26. I'm Corey. That's Chris. That's Paul. That's Zach. But look what the cat dragged in. Look at John Creasel. Dude, you look like you've lost some weight.
Yep, I'm down 17 pounds.
17 pounds?
Yeah, I lost 20 right after.
Because of the surgery?
Yep.
No kidding?
Yeah, it's wild.
Dude, how you feeling?
I feel a lot better. I'm probably about 80% of where I need to be.
Man.
Yeah. It was weird. Getting a gallbladder removed is supposed to be no big deal. And I got my annual cancer scan to see if anything came back because I had that parotid gland cancer a couple of years back.
Mm-hmm.
So every year I get a scan because why not? Let them see something. And they were like, hey, your gallbladder is glowing.
Ooh.
It's not cancer, but you should. And then I connected the dots, realized a lot of the symptoms I was having is not, I thought it was just because I was getting old. And I have a solid pain tolerance. So I was like, whatever. Well, it turns out my gallbladder is just stones. Mm-hmm. And so then they were going to remove it. And they're like, no big deal, whatever. Well, the doctor at Alina, God bless him, he called me during a Wild game, and I was like, this isn't great.
Right.
One of the Wild playoff games.
Interesting timing.
And he was like, I bounced this off of one of my colleagues, which I respect. That's awesome. He said, it looks very close to your colon. We need to do a CT scan and verify that it's, he said, because I don't want to do it if it's going to be in that area. Awesome. So get it. He says, correct. I cannot do the surgery. So he referred me to Dr. Brower at the U of M, who is the man. Listens to the show also, by the way.
Awesome.
Hi.
And so it's funny when you pick up on certain things. You're like, oh, he does listen. That's awesome. Then I was like, maybe I don't want him cutting me off. But so then he's the guy that they would send me to if a doctor did it and messed up. So he is the man. He's the closer. And so he was like, here's the deal. It's probably connected to your colon. So we have to have a colon surgeon in there. So it turned into this big deal where I had to get a colonoscopy. I had to do longer cleanse, whatever, all that. And so then they went in Wednesday, and it turned out they did have to cut part of my colon. So, okay, it went well, but I was in a ton of pain. That was abnormal. So then the next morning, he came in, and he was like, it's been 2 years since I've had to send someone back into the OR because of internal bleeding. He was like, unfortunately, that clock resets today. So he's like,
kidding.
We need to get you in right away and get this fixed. So then they brought me in, and that was the tougher one because then they had the first one they did with robots. So they did 7 incisions and all that. But this one, they had to cut my midsection through scar tissue that had already been cut a couple times from the Iraq stuff. And so he had to go back in, and then they had to kind of verify because it looked like the colon is where the bleeding was coming from. They cleaned out all the blood, and then that shut down my bowels. So then I had to stay in the hospital an extra 5 days. And so it was a total of 6.5 days in the hospital. And then
you still played Password.
I did. I needed to get the hell up and do something. I was in a tremendous amount of pain being in here, but it was nice to just get up and move instead of just walking in my basement doing laps. So it was good.
Out of the entire list of people that tend to be picked for the Program Password Invitational, if you had said, who's the most likely to spend 7 days in the hospital for gallbladder surgery, but still play a day and a half later, the only name on the list would have been John Creasel.
Yeah. You are correct.
The rest of us would have said, can we reschedule for October?
Yeah.
Damn.
Brandon said he'd move it, but I didn't.
I believe it.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Shocks no one that you were like, no, I'm good.
And
I've gone through worse.
Yep.
Damn, dude.
So yeah, but it's good to be back.
Everything's trending the right way now.
Yeah,
Everything's set.
Everything is good. It more of just if they didn't have to go back in because the internal bleeding, I would have been home by the weekend.
Okay.
I would have been sore, but it feels like a bunch of body punches from when Rocky's punching on which another good thing about the recovery, I got to go through a bunch of movies on the list. I watched 13 movies.
Damn.
And Rocky was one of them. I haven't got to Jaws because my wife wants to watch it.
Yeah, you don't want to watch Jaws in the hospital anyway.
No.
Put it on the big screen.
I did.
You're talking about on the big screen at home. Oh, I thought you meant in the hospital.
Because I couldn't work for a handful of days after. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good, but it was good to see.
All right, so that was the important stuff. Now, again, the non-important stuff. Give us some of these movies. What did you hammer? What were you covering?
It was Jaws, Rocky, Heat. I had never seen
great movie.
Heat. My God, that was a great movie. What were the Let's see.
They're redoing that.
They are?
Yeah. With like a huge cast.
Yeah.
They're like
That's unnecessary. It holds up.
oh, it definitely holds up.
Apocalypse Now, Deliverance, Oppenheimer, Midnight Run, Rocky, The Big Short, Dunkirk, Heat, Friday, which I'd seen parts of, but never the full. And these are all ones that you guys have been like, what? You haven't seen this? A Few Good Men.
A+.
First Blood.
A+.
Yesterday. That was one Mr. Z recommended.
That was the Beatles
You
bit.
saw that, Chris?
Yeah, I loved
It's
it.
great.
Yeah.
Best in Show.
Oh,
A+.
fantastic.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
And then the rest of them
What'd you think of Dunkirk?
Loved it. Very stressful because...
Very.
And I just... The American military doesn't operate like that. We never would have been trapped. Ever. Doesn't matter how powerful the military we're facing. We never... So for me, just sitting there the whole time, I was pissed off at the British government and the French government just... Like, what are you doing? Send everything... We never leave people behind.
Now, did Sauce ruin that movie for you because Tom Hardy was in it and he spoiled it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Inside joke.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe Tom Hardy was in it until the end. I didn't know that was Tom Hardy.
That was the best.
What about Apocalypse Now?
Decent. I didn't love it. And I know that, when I served in Vietnam, I had a much different experience.
Brilliant.
But it got a little bit, acid trippy for me. But for the most part, it was deep. My favorite part is when Duvall is the goat in there.
Yeah.
He's just standing there, changing, getting ready to surf as they're taking incoming.
Charlie Don't Surf.
No, Charlie don't surf.
Charlie Don't Surf.
Yeah, that was a Tim Nelson thing. When we'd see mortars landing and stuff, he'd like to take a peek. Tim's not scared.
Yeah. No,
He had a shirt on, though.
Yeah.
That's on my list. I've never seen Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good?
I would say
Good,
don't
not
have
great?
it at the top, but there's so many like pop culture references.
For sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's good. So made the best of it.
Yeah, sounds productive.
Hopefully,
Love it.
surgery number 38 of my life was the end. We'll see.
That's an incredible number.
It is.
That's a lot.
And it's one of those where you can't, I wish I didn't have to do it, but that hospital was awesome. The nursing staff was amazing. And then friends and family just where I'm like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. People took care. Chloe probably wants me to go back in the hospital, not just back to the war, because she got to go hang out with their cousins and other friends and have sleepovers and all that.
Right.
She was, I didn't expect her to be as affected by it. When she saw me in pain, she was like, holy smokes.
Was it the first time she's truly seen that, right? No major surgeries in the last, 6 years?
Yeah, because the parotid gland one was pretty simple.
Easy. Yep. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they don't know. They don't know until they know.
You're a superhero to her,
Yeah.
Yep. But it's good to be back. You guys kept me company throughout the time in the hospital. And
Well, welcome back. Glad to hear it went well.
Yeah.
that's when the morning when he came in to tell me about the internal bleeding, he's like, what you listening to, your buddies? Because I had you guys on. And then I was like, oh, then I connected the dots. He's like, yeah, I love the show. So shout out to Dr. Brower. Thanks for taking good care of me, my man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right, Doc.
Hawk.
Oh, wait, that's Doc Brown.
No, the third one's Hawk's favorite.
By a mile.
Yeah.
Good mom.
Oh,
It's not bad.
so to recap yesterday, that's got to be the State Fair shirt. My God.
Which one?
Zacho's slip.
Oh, the
Or was that 2 days ago?
gynecologist? That was
Yeah.
yesterday.
My God.
Yeah.
Gynecologist.
That was a beautiful slip.
Yeah. It was perfect.
And that it was him was perfect.
Yeah, that game ended up being right on brand because he guessed colon first. He went to Columbine first and then somehow said gynecologist.
I got colon. I got that one
I'm
right.
sure you did.
I was sitting on that one.
We all were.
Yeah,
proud.
that was a hell of a shot
Yeah.
by Zachary.
That's
Got
a good
Julia to
game.
laugh. Yeah, it's a time killer. It's fun. It's no initials, but whatever.
It
You know
is
what I'm
not.
saying?
I
Yeah,
know
it's
what you're
fun.
saying.
Yep. All right. Chris is back. Creasel's back. Everybody's back. Parrish will be here in a little bit. Marnie will be here in a little bit. Mr. Z at 6:20. A couple of movies worth discussing today. Initials at 8:15 with $119,000 up for grabs. We're almost to $120K. With the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials jackpot. That's at 8:15. More of the Power Trip, though. Sauce.
Thanks to my amazing friends at Gutter Helmet, gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again, gutterhelmetmn.com.
Yeah, that's what people got to do if they don't want to worry about, their roofs and whatnot, their
Correct.
gutters and whatnot. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Welcome back. Here we are, Power Trip Morning Show on a Friday, 5:47. Everybody coming in, it's all happening. The Crease is here.
Yes, sir.
Looked like some things happened in basketball yesterday.
Yeah, how about during the show it broke, too? That was, it's rare for us to have something big happen at 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. But that was Sauce? Maybe 8:30-ish or so?
Right before we played the code game.
Yeah, so boom, 8:30, LaMelo Ball gets traded to the Timberwolves, and all hell broke loose.
I love it.
Same.
I love it. I know that Nas is a fan favorite, and I understand why. Great story. He was undrafted, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like, worked his ass off. But the Wolves are better now than they were at 8 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited to see it. I loved hearing your guys' takes in real time. There wasn't a chance to do research or anything. It was, boom, let's hear it now. So, well done. I'm excited.
You know, the only thing I forgot about, Sauce, when that story broke yesterday, and actually my dad reminded me, I had a Timberwolves assistant coach tell me the year that LaMelo Ball was drafted and Ant was drafted, right? That LaMelo Ball's interview with the Wolves was the most embarrassing thing he had ever seen.
Yes, I've heard the same thing.
He said LaMelo was beyond disrespectful,
disinterested,
completely checked out, rude. Like this guy, I think he was
on purpose, probably trying to tank.
Not even that, because again, the Wolves had the first pick. I think it was just that was just a young kid that just didn't quite get it yet. Hopefully at 24 years old, hopefully he's grown up a little bit 5 or 6 years later. But
look at his role model too. His dad's
that's part
idiot.
of it. But this coach specifically was like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have touched him at all. Like I don't want to be associated with that dude at all. Don't want him on the team at all. He didn't mean just first pick overall. He meant like, I don't want this guy on my team. I don't want to deal with this. Again, hopefully 6 years later, that's changed.
I trust Connolly.
I hope so.
Well,
I hope he's grown up.
Finch has to okay it. And
do you think? I mean,
it's Finch's system. If it doesn't work for Finch,
True.
they probably won't do it. But then the other thing that kept coming out was they've been trying for like 2 years to get this guy.
Really?
Conley and Finch love him because he can handle the ball and he can shoot, and he's an unbelievable passer. That's probably his best attribute, is he's such a good passer. They want him because then Ant doesn't have to take the ball up.
Sure.
Ant can just play off the ball. And there was all these people yesterday that know way more about basketball. Like Brian Windhorst on ESPN thinks it's one of the better trades in a long time because of what it does for Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards doesn't have to be the main. He's the main guy, but he also can play off the ball and he can shoot it because he's such a good spot-up shooter, and that's what they need out of him.
And I do think as well, too, is at this point in Anthony Edwards' career and his personality, I think he'll be able to keep Ball in check. If he starts being a Richard, I think Ant can lean on him and say, listen up, Playboy. You're going to lay down by your
This
dish.
isn't Charlotte anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Did you see it was on the gram, Pat Beverly's reaction?
No,
he was
I've
in bed still.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And he's like, just open my eyes and this happened or whatever. And he said, he thinks the best 1-2 combo in basketball.
Yeah. It'll be good. They got to find a power forward, but yeah, it'll be good.
There's room though. I mean,
they don't have a lot of wiggle room financially though.
What is what's the difference between, because Julius was 33 mil, right? What's Ball?
Well, I think Julius and Nas are going to combine. They're going to combine Julius going to the Nets. It's going to be like a 3 or 4 or 5 team trade.
Oh,
so the money is from Julius is going to go somehow. I don't know how it all works.
But Ball makes I think he makes around $40 million a year.
Yeah.
So not that far off. Nas was 20-ish, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think they combined for like $54 million.
Okay,
the two of them.
So I mean, and again, I do trust Connolly to find. Doesn't have to be a big name power forward, just someone that can fit the spot.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It sucks so bad that Dante got hurt when he did, because him coming off the bench in this situation would be fantastic.
Yeah. And he still might. And you got
for the playoffs.
They got Io. I'm sure they'll keep Mike Conley as like the 15th guy on the bench.
Sure. For league minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be great. At least they try.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
And people can be upset at the draft picks, but they shouldn't matter with this team. The Wolves should be going at least to the second round.
It's only really one.
And to your point, you kept asking yesterday, Corey. I think that I think they laid out yesterday that like these swaps don't carry over. So like,
what do you mean?
I don't think like if you don't swap in 2028, I don't think they get pushed along until you swap.
So that's what I was asking yesterday. So it's not even, we didn't give up 4 first rounders for them. We gave up 1 first rounder, a bunch of second rounders, who cares? And then 3 pick swaps. So if the Wolves are as good as we think they're going to be, and they are later in the first round than the Hornets, then nothing happens. We don't swap picks. We just move on. So it's not like we gave up 4 first rounders for them. We gave up 1 in 2033.
Yeah.
2033.
Unprotected, yeah.
And again, walk over to Costco. You can grab a second round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many you want?
Yeah.
You want a couple? The Wolves can get those back by just asking nicely.
Absolutely. They can get a first round pick for $75, a $100 first round pick for $75 on the little gift card wall.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm
by the way, sneaky trick. I love that.
I love it too.
The gift card wall at Costco is so underrated.
Yeah.
Why pay full price for a gift card? Go to Costco.
Yep.
Free advertising.
Going to Topgolf for the next month. Boom. Let's save 50 bones.
See,
Yeah,
he
man.
gets it. John gets it, man.
Yeah, I like money, man. Why not save some?
Well said.
I'm excited. And it's with Ant, where he is in his career, he's never once hinted that he wants out of here. And this is the point in his career. We got to keep him interested. This is a great way of doing it. Instead of, we can't, with one of the best players in basketball, do a hard reset and then rebuild. This is the way we have to do it. And I get it. Like all the people that paid $20 to have a grown man's name tattooed on their body. God bless you, but I hope you learned something here.
$20.
My God.
I wonder how many people in the Twin Cities got Nas Reed tattoos.
I think a lot.
But I'm saying, I wonder what the actual number is. Is it 1,000?
I'd bet over 1,000.
I wonder.
Yeah, I bet a lot.
How would we track that?
I know.
Man.
Maybe AI knows.
Ask AI. I'm just curious. There's no way it would.
Practice?
Know, but just see what it says.
Brilliant. How many people got Nas Reed tattoos? AI says
Too many.
There's no way to track it.
Yeah. With artists completing roughly 500 of the tattoos during a playoff run.
I bet that wasn't the only one. I bet people went other spots too.
Yeah.
That's 500 people.
Didn't the Wolves do some kind of like, didn't they have like a Nas Reed tattoo day?
I think they were fake tattoos.
Oh, they were fake ones?
I think so.
Didn't somebody do a real tattoo like marathon though?
Yes, a local beloved studios in Roseville offered the tattoo for a $20 flash special. So if you paid, like you guys just said, you paid $20. This artist he said he did roughly about 500 of them during a playoff.
Dear God.
Yeah. Did you get one, Hogs, Daddy?
I did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I don't buy a jersey with the player's name on the back.
Let alone get a permanent tattoo.
Correct. I hate the tattoos I got on myself. So,
yeah, but see,
let alone a name.
if you have sleeves like Chris, you could essentially quickly paint over it, hide it,
cover it. Yeah.
Where's Waldo the hell out of it? You could do some things but if you just got a flat out Nas Reed tattoo, what do you do with that?
Yeah. I got a picture of his face on the tip of my wiener.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little more than you'd think.
I wonder how many people tried to get Nas Reed tattooed on their crank, but then he's like, sorry, I can only get Nas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same price, half the name.
That's all you get.
All right. Front page sports from the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on The Fan.
Uglydeck.com. They love
heat wave that's going over in France right now, Europe, I guess, but France in particular. Whoever, I don't know how you say the Prime Minister of France's name, Sébastien Lecornu,
Nailed it.
says at least 40 people have drowned during what has been France's hottest summer in history.
Because they're all just, even if they're not able to swim, they go in the water to
They
cool
jump
off.
in. That's exactly right, man. Yeah. Even a French soccer player, like a kind of a soccer star over there, 21-year-old, was cooling off in a river in France's record-breaking heat wave with 3 friends in the Rhone River in Lyon, France.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
Temperatures climbed to 104 degrees. Emergency crews responded to the scene about 5:30 and rescued his 3 friends, but couldn't get to him.
He's supposed to be over here in the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man.
Air conditioning is awesome.
Air conditioning is pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's the best, especially on Monday, Hogs Daddy, when it's going to be 96.
The heat index will be in the triple digits all next week, is what I saw yesterday. We'll be in beautiful Deadwood, but
Is that right?
Dude,
yes, sir.
Man, I'm driving along yesterday, driving along. And I heard Tennessee say that during one of the weather reports. And I'm like, did he just say 97 on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that can't be right, but it's Brandon, of
You're
course.
going to be
it's right.
fine.
Yeah, of course.
You'll be inside.
Oh, good point. I will be inside. Why am I freaking out?
Yeah.
I'll be indoors.
this is going to be me.
Take a nap many
Yeah.
times as I can.
Do you have any gigs next week?
I do. Yeah.
Outdoor gigs?
Not during the hottest part of it, though. Thank
Praise
gosh,
the
man.
Lord.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's crazy. And from what I was reading, though, the chance of really, really tough storms are going to be big as well. Because when that heat's kind of bubbling around like that, so should be crazy, man.
The
Crazy.
long range, I'm a weather dork, so I pay attention to the Storm Prediction Center.
right, yeah.
Anytime in the 4 to 8 day forecast, they highlight an area. Generally, though, that's going to be a big day because this far out they're pointing it, and it looked like Monday
Monday's the day
here.
Yeah, okay.
But North Dakota, like Sunday. But the weird thing is, normally Minnesota, like, okay, it gets hot, it storms, and then it's cool. But KARE 11 yesterday, the weather, it was 103, 103, 106 for heat index.
Yeah,
so
man.
it seems like it's brief relief.
Yeah, we'll see. What's it going to be like in South Dakota, though?
It's going to be fine till the end of next week, which is all right. Deadwood, we're good.
I love it, man. I always tell everybody the day I fell in love with that area was when I got on a plane and landed there. Got off the plane. It was a beautiful sunny day. Got to Sturgis. It was raining as hard as you could see. And then got to Deadwood, and it was like 2 feet of snow on the ground.
Insane.
Like bam, 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 man. Within an hour and a half drive. It's the coolest ever.
And
I love
even
that place.
Deadwood, when you drive from Sturgis to Deadwood, you're going down hills a ton.
Yeah.
It's Deadwood, the main downtown, down in the Gulch, is still 4,500 feet above sea level.
Incredible.
Yeah.
God, man, I love it. I love it, dude.
So pretty.
That is the best.
Damn, this will trip me
tonight.
out. So you said 96 or 97 on Monday, right, in Minnesota? Guess what the temp will be in Las Vegas on Monday?
85,
90.
90.
That just doesn't seem like it should be a thing.
Quit your lying.
Yeah.
It says
Are
90.
you lying?
Nope, not lying.
Yeah.
And
100 today, 94
What?
Saturday, all the way down to 90 on Monday.
there won't be humidity there
Yeah,
either.
well, that
There's
guy can't hear.
a little bit because of the water features and stuff, but here it's going to be humid as hell.
Ugh.
I'll tell you what, man. Yesterday in
ass.
Brainerd may have been the most perfect weather day I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
Brainerd's my jam.
How was
Where-
Lakes Jam?
Awesome.
And where is the venue for Lakes Jam?
Brainerd International Raceway.
Okay.
Yeah, right by the
Robbins
drag,
Racing.
right beside the drag strip. Yeah, man. So that was cool. We did that Wednesday with the CHB, and then yesterday the Dillos played at Grandview Lodge at the Pines Golf Course.
Yes.
On the not the putting green. What do you call it? Where you hit the ball.
Driving range.
Driving
Yeah.
range. Thank you. So they shut off the driving range right there, and it is a lot of people came out, which is cool because Lakes Jam was going on right down the road too. It's beautiful weather,
Did
man.
you stay at Grandview?
No, at my buddy Tom's.
Okay.
He's got a big old beautiful place up there. So just love it, man. Great place to be.
This time of year, too,
dude.
the lakes area. And Grandview, too.
Grandview's
The
jam.
beach, that little cantina.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cantina.
what's the update on that Wendy's?
It's still empty.
Still empty? Hasn't
yeah.
been torn down yet? No
That needs to
definitive
be
plans
something.
yet?
I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
should
so.
be. I mean, as I always say, all the dude golf trips that go up there, if that was a Taco Bell and it was just open Thursday to Sunday, it would crush. It would absolutely crush because you get people coming off the golf course that are hungry, late night option. And if that place just all they did was deliver. They didn't even have an inside, and it was just Taco Bell. They'd crush.
Okay, I got to tell you guys about this place because we went there yesterday morning. There's a waffle place in Brainerd. It's called the Waffle Iron. I don't know, man. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's this little place. The Iron Waffle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's just this little place. And there were two, maybe 20-year-olds in there working their A's off. And all they do is serve Belgian waffles and great coffee. But you get Belgian waffles, man. You can get a waffle like breakfast sandwich, and the bread is not bread; it's waffles.
Jesus.
Or you can just get waffles. I'm gonna tell you.
Where is that?
It's 4 minutes from Grandview. It's just
So it's in
around the
Nishwa?
curve.
It's in Nishwa?
I think it might be just on the other side of Nishwa.
Oh, dude, you're not kidding. This is a small little place.
It's a tiny place, and there were two girls just working their A's off, and it was freaking delicious.
and these photos, it looks like a small, little, tiny cabin.
Yeah.
It is. That's exactly right.
It's very small.
We rolled
so
in there, and
good.
I was like, "Is this place open?" And it was, and they were just. I'm gonna tell you, that was freaking.
Can you get
delicious.
like bacon toppings and
You can get anything. You got to look at the menu. And they were kicking butt, man. And the coffee was great too. That is just awesome. I don't know, man.
oh yeah, that looks sweet.
Yeah, man. The Iron Waffle. Well done.
That area, you got the Iron Waffle and the Yield Pickle Factory.
Oh my God! I just got a text from Tommy Olson. Hold on.
Oh, no.
He's the king of Nisswa.
He's going to say that place
Oh my
bangs.
God! Those are a lot of F words. Iron Waffle, blankin' bangs, blankin' blank. Best breakfast of all time. The Reese's.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
The Reese's Waffle.
that
M or
sounds-
F.
You fat slob.
Yeah, he's so horny.
How is he not 2 million pounds?
Because you've seen him sweating on
Yeah,
that
because he
treadmill.
works out a lot.
Yeah, man.
It's good.
I think you're a sexy man, Tommy. I do. I think you're beautiful. But you are correct. That place slams.
I might be able to gain some weight back at the Iron Waffle.
Dude, you
that
got to
looks
go to the Iron
delicious.
Waffle. You got to go. I want to drive back there today just to go to the Iron Waffle.
How do we open up a place like that in the Twin Cities that is 95% waffle based?
On the first floor of this building.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, good point.
That'd be
No
awesome.
offense to D. Bryans. Can we kick you out and have a waffle place
God,
come
that'd
in?
be great.
Yeah.
Waffles are so good.
They're very, very, very
Man.
good. Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't have thought I would like the breakfast sandwich without his bread, but I didn't like it. I loved
Yeah.
it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And we better do some sports, huh?
Sure.
Because that was waffle news.
That was waffle
that
news.
was waffle
There
news.
you go.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Store. Holiday's the best.
I stopped
Holiday.
at the new the Royalton holiday
How great is that?
a couple hours ago.
Yes.
sick.
I was at the Royalton holiday.
Yeah,
And the place
beautiful
was
one.
slamming.
Yep, and you can get Monster. Buy two, get one free. Mix and match any Monster flavors you want. Monster Energy, 2 for $1 for a limited time with our friends at Holiday.
Yeah.
If you're going up north,
Yep.
stop at a Holiday.
10,000 Lakes.
It didn't really matter, but some people still wanted to see the U.S. win last night in a mostly meaningless game, but they did not. Basically, on the final kick, Turkey wins 3-2. Extra time goal right at the end. Turkey 3-2 over the U.S. Pulisic played late, played a handful of minutes. but-
Paliska did?
Yeah,
Yes,
he did.
John
Yeah,
Paliska.
yeah
Holy
he played.
crap,
Yeah,
they put him in.
yeah he got his wish.
My wish.
So Christian Pulisic knew he wasn't going to play the full 90, and he didn't. It was just a handful. But he had a pretty good opportunity late to put one in. Almost went in.
Couple of good chances.
Sure.
There, so.
For those of you who don't know what just happened, by the way, John Paliska works at
He
the
works
Rangers.
here.
I didn't think about it.
Yep.
Most people
Yeah.
out there don't know that.
Yeah.
There you
Yep.
go.
But and Christian Pulisic does not. He plays for Team USA.
Well,
So that was the confusion.
John Paliska might not either. I haven't talked to
Yeah.
him today. And
No, I
it's
don't
been
think he
that kind
does.
of week. So I don't know.
So the U.S. takes on Bosnia
Again.
Good old, yeah.
Again.
on, I think it's Wednesday, right? Is the game on
You were there,
Wednesday?
weren't you
Yeah,
not, John?
Wednesday, yeah.
We were
7
supposed to
p.m.
go to Bosnia, and they switched us to Kosovo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Apparently
but a
the
bunch of my
US is a
friends
heavy
went to the
favorite.
Bos. Good.
I think somebody said they were minus, let me double check, minus 400 on DraftKings.
Jesus, that's.
Jeez.
Let
But
me
it's
see
it's
here.
Wednesday. We'll be on the old Chuck Wagon tour for dinner next Wednesday.
Damn right you will.
We're taking a covered wagon to go and get steaks. I think we get held up.
Dude, go up the hill towards the fancy place. Yeah. A little farther past that, there's a thing on the right-hand side, a memorial to this pastor who got killed by Native Americans in a really horrible way. But it's a hell of a story, man. And his monument's right there. You got to stop at that little roadside place and read that monument. It is a hell
I've
of a
never
story,
driven up
man.
that way.
Pretty cool.
So it's not towards Lead.
Other way.
Okay.
Yep, pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
No, that's good.
U.S. minus 230.
That's still substantial.
Still substantial.
Yeah, because I kind of want to watch that in the sports book. I've actually had fun watching World Cup.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that it's in 4K.
I'm not a big
It looks
I'm not a big soccer guy, but
It's one
it's
too many Ks, man.
been fun.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh my
I think
god.
it's the perfect amount. It's over.
I'm just saying my eyes don't work that well, man. I can't see the difference.
That game was electric last night. They scored 2 minutes in. Team USA scored 2 minutes in. It was like, we're going to just blow this team out. And then they scored a couple minutes later and tied it up, and it was back and forth. Anyway, all the stars were there, though. How about the Fight Club reunion? Did you see Ed Norton and Brad Pitt in the same
How cool is that?
suite?
And this guy was like, they better not be talking about Fight Club. I saw that this morning.
That's
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
It was brilliant.
We saw both of them at the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
I saw a funny comment last night about Lionel Richie leaving the concert early. The guy said, so apparently he didn't play all night long.
Brilliant.
Was that Kessler?
It probably was.
Probably.
So do we know it? So they're playing Wednesday. And then when would the next game be? Is it a week after that?
Well,
Am I
doesn't
going to
this
get to
end?
watch one in the sports book?
Doesn't this end in like 2 weeks?
No. Ends
Oh,
like
really?
next month.
Oh.
Is it that long?
It's
think it's
dragging.
like
It's like the
July
NBA
19th,
playoffs.
isn't
Oh,
it?
I think you're right, Zacho. Yeah.
Googly,
Yeah.
mogly.
No, nothing drags on more than the NBA playoffs.
God.
If they win, they'll play July 4th. Or July 6th, I'm sorry. Monday, July 6th.
I'll be gone. Damn it.
And then after that, it's July 10th, July 14th, all the way to the final on the 19th.
Still got a ways to go.
So if sorry, this is probably a stupid question, but that's why I'm here. If they lose to Bosnia, they're out.
Yes. This is
Okay.
the
The
knockout.
official knockout.
Knockout.
round. Okay.
Yep, group play over.
Yeah.
Well, can't last forever.
The NHL draft
Your
is
voice
tonight
texted my
and
dad.
tomorrow in Buffalo, New York. Toronto, the Maple Leafs will select number 1, San Jose 2, Vancouver 3. The Wild do not have a first-round pick. They do not have a second-round pick. They have the 25th pick in round 3, 89th overall.
I kind of like it, man. Not having to care about tonight, really.
89 is mighty fine.
Huck, who are the Maple Leafs going to take with the first pick?
Did you see this terrible name?
No.
Yeah. I forgot. Remember what we
Yeah.
said?
Oh, no. No.
What was the name?
Rachel?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sauce came up with a funny name for a fake player. I don't think this is funny. But he said that just a terrible name. I don't know what the parents were thinking. Her name is Rachel Slurs. I said, Sauce, why is that funny to you?
How clear is the broadcast?
How, what now?
Oh.
Wow.
Like, is it in standard def or is it in...
Yeah, well played.
That's plenty. Give me more K's.
Yeah, give him all.
I want all
Hey,
of
Zacho, I asked you this off the air, but if they can have the World Cup in 4K, why isn't like
Supermarket
Fox-
sweep.
Supermarket sweep in 4K? Why isn't the NFL in 4K on Fox?
I mean, they do some games, but I think a lot of it has to do with the 4K feed bypasses the local affiliates, and the local affiliates are really dependent on that ad revenue. So you don't see the local ads in the 4K feed. And
But what you can do, usually the America's Game of the Week on Fox, usually on the Fox Sports app, you can go on there and watch it in 4K. And especially on the theater screen, that is a night and day difference. When you can see the reflection on Jalen Hurts' freaking helmet of the camera above him, it's insane.
That's sweet.
Yeah, every game should be in that, and I would expect it. It's not like the NFL is hurting for money.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Sauce, I have $1 billion idea.
Go ahead. 5K?
They
That's
have,
brilliant.
I think, 8K TVs now, but
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no 8K broadcasts.
Yeah, they
So
sell
what's-
them at Best Buy, yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah, I actually asked Dov about that the other day via text, and he was just texting me back ICP lyrics. He never answered my question.
He loves ice.
I have a time machine portal at the house just to be ready, so people can come on by from the future,
Just in case.
just in case. Looks like a sex chair. They're not going to like the landing. Did you guys read this thing about the Detroit Lions cornerback?
Yeah, I didn't hear the
Yeah.
details of the story. I just heard the headline.
We talked about it yesterday.
God.
I mean,
Not good.
That dude's never playing
He's
football
going to
again.
prison.
No.
Yeah, he's going to prison, yeah. It's
Pretty bad.
It's
You nailed it,
over.
Toss. It feels like OJ 2.0, and I don't mean the murder part. It feels like when OJ in Vegas tried to get his
Yeah.
memorabilia
Yeah,
back.
right.
This
Same
is
thing, yeah.
This is Terrion Arnold thinking he knows who robbed his Airbnb of $250,000, and then he lures these three guys, pistol whips him, holds him at gunpoint, and robs him. And police have already determined that those aren't the guys that were involved in the robbery. So it may have kidnapped and pistol whipped the wrong guys.
Yeah, armed robbery isn't something where they go,
This isn't the
we'll
1870s.
drop charges.
He said he was sorry.
Oh.
So I don't know if they dropped the charges or not.
All is forgiven.
Yeah.
Chloe thinks that that's enough.
Well,
Yeah. Just apologize.
hey, listen.
I said sorry.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
Chris, are you familiar with Dov Lambert?
Yeah, heard of him. He needs to email my wife back, though. He's booking me for a speech, but hasn't responded. I'm getting ghosted.
You don't want him
By
to email.
Sylvia?
You don't want him to email because here's why.
His email.
I asked him a question a couple days ago. We talked about this in the air, but there's a follow up that I didn't say on the air. I don't think. I was asking him about something tech related. Huge mistake. Because then he started asking me to rank the members of ICP, and he named 3 of them. And I go, who the hell knows that there's a third? And then he says, well, it's ABK. I said this part in the air yesterday, but there's an update. Hang on. And I go, what is ABK? And he goes, the anybody killer. And I go, lose my number.
Oh, he needs help.
So here, but here's the
Do
follow
not
up.
email my wife back.
Here's the follow up.
You to hire me.
So I get an email, and it says Dov Lambert has Venmoed me money.
Oh.
And I'm like, what? I
69
go, Dov
cents.
didn't owe me money. Well, I didn't make a bet. He didn't pay for anything. I'm like, what? So my dumb ass clicks on it, going like, what is Dov paying me for? It was 10 cents thanking me for listening to the best songs from ABK.
He's so tired.
He's touched by an angel. Yeah.
Anytime I
Give
get
me 10 cents.
He makes me laugh.
He's
the
funny.
funniest.
Thanking me for listening to anybody killer.
By about 5 miles, he's the funniest Lambert.
He's by.
Yeah.
That's not even close. He's
It's
the
not
funniest
even
Lambert.
close.
No, he's the funniest Lambert.
anytime I
Even
get
over Papa.
if I'm driving and my Siri says to read a text from David Lambert.
No.
If Chloe's in the
you
vehicle,
can't.
I
You
say
can't.
no.
No. It's ripping somebody.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to rip one person and it can't be broadcasted.
No.
No.
Then he spent the next 20 minutes sending me links to YouTube videos of Insane Clown Posse. I clicked on 0 of them, but just the title of some of the songs and like even the images that they post on the YouTube, like it's just like, what are you doing?
Did you go ahead and
Shut
wait the
up.
3 days for that 10 cents? Or did you let Venmo have 3 cents of it?
I should just return it.
That's right. I need this right now.
Right, I need it now.
Jeez.
Take your 3 cents.
Jeez.
Mr. Z in a second. What really matters later? Marnie later, Parrish later. Initials at 8:15 with $119,000 potentially up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Initials jackpot. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Legendary Bob Dylan will be there July 6th. Motley Crue on August 21st. And Santana and the Doobie Brothers will be there on August 27th. Get the complete details on all of our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
There you go. Archer Morning Show. Here we are. Johnny K. Right there.
We were just talking off air, so if some people could help us, that would be great. ESPN showed the odds of the U.S. winning next Wednesday against Bosnia. It was minus 205, right, Corey?
Yep, that was the money line on DraftKings to win was like minus 200.
And then there was an option to advance, was minus 400.
That was my confusion. Remember when I said it like 20 minutes ago, I'm like, I think they're like minus 400. Well, it says they're minus 400 to advance, minus 200 to win. How can you have, I don't understand.
Penalty kick shootout.
So advancing.
Oh, so it's got to be in
winning is
regulation.
regulation?
Yes.
Interesting.
I believe so. I could correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's
Because we looked everything up, and it said there cannot obviously be a draw
No,
in
it's
the
a
knockout round.
Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to advance.
But
So I'm
it's-
like, what's the difference?
but that's the thing. Yeah, it technically, if I believe, because I remember betting on this back in 4 years ago. Yeah, like you could, even if they win in the shootout, you technically you can't cash your bet if they win.
So that is the advance part of it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, well, see, we're learning something about the World Cup.
So
we don't know.
the advance is to win in extra time or a penalty kick then. The minus 400, because otherwise it would be reversed.
Yes.
Would it not? That they're a bigger favorite to win, and it would be an easier bet to bet them to win in regulation.
Correct.
So that's why I don't understand, is normally, like, you see a lot of these that a team is a minus 150 favorite. But then if you lay a goal and a half,
Sure.
they're like plus 200 because they expect them to win only by one goal. It's going to be a tight game. So I don't know.
Soccer,
It's
man.
confusing.
Soccer, man.
That's Johnny K, but here's Mr. Z. Good morning, Mr. Z.
Hey, morning. What's up?
Good morning. All right, let's talk some film. We talk film almost every Friday with Mr. Z around 6:20, or in this case, 6:30. A couple of big movies worth discussing this week, and one of them is Supergirl. And the lead is a gal named Millie Alcock. And now, Chris, you will remember her as young Rhaenyra Targaryen from House of the Dragon.
Yep.
She did great. I don't know. How many episodes was she in again? A couple, just right before they made the transition?
For sure. Yeah.
Just a couple?
She was in something else I watched too.
Yeah, I guess she's good. And Mr. Z, the interesting thing about the reviews for this new Supergirl film, DC film, is that she's what carries it, but that the people that hate it really hate it. But I've read a whole bunch of reviews that say even though it's a kind of a garbage movie, that her performance is still the reason that it's worth going to if you want to give it a chance, that she still carries the movie.
Yeah, she is definitely the best part. And in fact, when you mentioned it, every now and then she's given some really nice stuff to work with. And you can see, wow. I mean, it's mostly fluff, but every now and then she's given some real nice, dramatic, tense moments. And you can see it. She's a natural. She's very good. I find I was going through the same thing, Corey. Funny thing is, when I was just scouring before I came on, looking at the negative versus positive reviews, I find a lot of them are exactly the same. In fact, several of them were two reviews, one on top of each other, to the wonderful Rotten Tomatoes aggregate site. 2.5 out of 5 stars, positive, got the big red tomato. The other one was 2.5 out of 5, big green splotch. And both of them basically said the same thing. It's a little uneven, sort of forgetful, but Millie Alcock does a great job, And I think that's kind of something to take out of the 58% not being a D, 58% being, it's
Somewhere in the
worth
middle,
going if you're a fan. But if you're not, here's what Supergirl's up against. Superman came out last year. I loved Superman. I thought it was great. I thought they finally did it right. And it's still only open to about 80 million, I think. And Supergirl is never going to be as popular as Superman. It's certainly not a Marvel. It's a weird thing to put their second movie in the DC universe as Supergirl, because it's just limited in what it's going to do, no matter how good it is. So that's the first thing. And then the other thing about it is it really turns into, it's really a lot of Mad Max Fury Road, this movie is. It's sort of dark for a movie that should have been maybe even lighter and a little sillier since it's Supergirl. Very dark subject matter.
The other big movie coming out this weekend is Jackass Best and Last.
Can't wait.
Yeah, Jackass. It's funny because I'm obviously I've seen a lot of Jackass stuff. I'm an old guy. I was never able to watch. There's certain things that I can watch a little bit, and then when it comes around, the next scene comes around, I'm like, okay, I don't know if bored is the right word of it, but it becomes sort of repetitious. But other people loved it, and this is pure Jackass fans. The people are going, if you grew up with it and you loved it and you go out to it, there's no one who didn't like Jackass who's going to like this, if that makes any sense. So it's a really easy review because it's a lot of clips from the past mixed with new stuff.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to do okay. I mean, if it does, honest to God, if it does $25 million, that would be a huge success for Paramount.
I'm sure their budget wasn't super high, right?
Right. No, their budget wasn't super high. And then, like I like to mention, you got to remember these studios are just throwing money down the drain on their streaming channels where they have, I should say throw money down the drain, but they're throwing money out. It's funny when somebody spends $50 million to make a movie and only does 20, they say, oh, they lost $30 million. But remember, they're putting that on streaming and they have other stuff that costs way more than $50 million, but they're not getting anything at the theater. So this has found money for them because these studios are spending a lot of money to prop up their streaming service. So
makes sense.
So you don't need to make a lot of money. You just need to make a little bit, and then it actually does better on streaming anyway.
Awesome.
85%. Like I said, like you just said, Mr. Z, if Jackass fans go, they're going to like it. They're going to get fed what they want. So it's 85%.
I can't wait to see
those guys are funny. Yep. No, it's funny that when I watch some of it, it's amazing some of the stuff that they put themselves through, and it's funny. It makes you laugh. It's human nature.
Yeah, Knoxville's been making the rounds the last handful of weeks, doing a lot of promotion for this movie. He seems like such a good dude.
Yeah.
Which who would have guessed 20 years ago that Knoxville would be like a thoughtful, interesting dude? But seems like he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And what's the other guy who's straightened the other kind of half of Jackass?
Steve-O straightened up over the years a little bit.
He's been sober for 20 years, and that who would have thought that? That those two have kind of become grown-ups. So but it's still funny. It's like the other thing I'm curious to see, and I'm curious to see. We alluded to this other thing of how much male versus female attendance, and the different levels. This has to be 90% guys go to this. I can't imagine that it's a date movie, so.
I could not pay my wife to go to this movie.
Right.
How much business is Toy Story 5 going to continue to do as it continues to get rave reviews?
Yeah, Toy Story 5 will win the weekend, won't even be close. If Supergirl does 50, that would be a win. Toy Story might hit 90 again, which, to be honest, is a good opening weekend.
What was it last
for
week?
a big movie?
What was the opening weekend again?
160.
Jeez.
Yeah, it might break the records. Going through this. The only thing that'll slow it down is Minions is going to do a ton of business. It seems like that franchise has run out of gas, but it has not, especially with this next one coming up. So there'll be Toy Story and Minions doing a ton of business over at July 4th weekend. Again, in week 3, Toy Story will still be doing a $50-60 million.
When does Moana come out? Is that in a month or so?
July 10th.
Oh.
The week after. So it's this week Supergirl, next week is Minions. Oh, just for newsworthiness, keep an eye on Young Washington. People are going to say they're a surprise film that jumped up. It's going to do some business. And then Moana and Evil Dead, and then Odyssey the week after that.
Yes.
So Young Washington, is that it's a Young Sheldon spinoff?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. No, it's an Angel production, but they're actually doing an actual historical film about what George Washington did as a young man, and they're releasing it on July 4th. And there's a lot of people who like that stuff, and it's getting interest outside of the media.
Oh. All right. Appreciate it, Mr. Z. Thank you.
All right, guys. You bet. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
So, Sauce, you will definitely go see Jackass?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think I will.
Yeah. I can't wait.
For old time's sake.
Throwback.
I always giggle. They always make me laugh.
Yeah, they're funny, man.
Always make me laugh. I was kind of freaking out there because I couldn't remember something I'd seen Supergirl in besides Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. She was in this limited series called Sirens with Julianne Margulies and Julianne Moore and Kevin Bacon, and it was really good. It was 5 episodes. It was a very strange show where it was actually about this girl, the main character there, Supergirl, trying to live within the realm of these really, really wealthy people and act like she belonged. And it was just a very strange story, but it was really worth your time. And
Never heard of it. Do you know what service
she
it was on?
Great. Let me look. Geez, let me see. Sarah miniseries, Glenn Hamilton. Netflix. Yeah, it was on Netflix back in 2025. And she was the main actress, and she kicked ass. She was really, really great. Yeah, it's 5-episode miniseries called Sirens, and it was really well done, really worth your time. And Margot Robbie was the executive producer, so it was like it was her thing, but it was well done, and it was confused all the way towards the end. And Kevin Bacon ended up. You know what? I won't ruin it. In case
Good confused though.
Yeah. Really good. Okay. Really good. Yeah, and well acted, man. Really, really well acted. So I'd encourage you to watch, called Sirens on Netflix. And she was the main actress, and she was the main character, and she stole the show. She was great. So there you go.
Awesome.
I don't know, but I don't know if I'm interested in Supergirl or not. I don't think I'd be interested in Superman. Right. Superdog didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw a couple of reviews. Again, I understand how reviews work. Just whatever. Some of them are just looking for clicks. I think it was, I forget which publication it was, just obliterated this, saying,
really?
Like, just, because I guess DC fans, maybe, I wish Max was here, DC fans maybe could explain this to me better.
You did?
But I guess they promised like a tone shift, and it was going to be a new twist on superheroes, and they were going to do things differently. And this review was like, this is the most standard blah cookie cutter thing ever. And they promised us, an intelligent, creative, different take. And it was like, this is the most disposable, seen it 1,000 times movie.
Wow.
But nothing new here. Same old stuff.
Now,
Best of luck.
Were there other reviews like that, or was this one person with an axe to grind?
There's a lot of that. I've seen a lot of that. People saying
they
like,
legitimately did mislead people, it sounds like.
Maybe, because a lot of the reviews are saying there's nothing here that we haven't seen before, but she's great, but the movie's not. But go see it if you want. It's one of those things. It's kind of like Mr. Z said. It seems like everybody's going, I guess it's something to do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody just go like, yay, the best movie of all. It's like, you have nothing to do. You probably won't hate it. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's not good.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this. We'll do What Really Matters. Parrish in a couple of minutes. Marnie in like 30 or 40. Initials at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1-8
Front Music Fest returns July 10th and 11th with Billy Idol, Keith Urban, and so much more. We have your tickets, and send us a talkback with the iHeartRadio app and tell us why you belong in the crowd. You could score tickets to both days. Don't miss out. Full rules at KFAN.com, keyword contests.
That's a fun one. Billy Idol, you kidding me? Rock and Roll Hall of Famer.
Billy Idol gets it.
Yeah, he does. Steve Stevens on guitar.
Steve
Terrible name.
Stevens.
That's his name. Don't wear it out.
Was that the same guy that played with Chris Christopherson?
Brilliant.
John Johnson, too.
Oh my God, that was the best. Another inside joke. That was the best. As in your basement. How can your name be John Johnson?
After you had been ripping people with those types of names.
And he's like, your name is John Johnson? He's like, yeah. I'm like, are you nuts? What's wrong with your parents?
You guys were playing poker, right?
Yes.
John Johnson.
And then we played cards.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Right off the top rope, right before we came back from break, Crusoe just goes, God, I hate Wemby's guts.
We were talking.
Why?
He's just a whiny flop artist. Everything about him. I don't know.
Anti-Wemby. Strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
During my time in the hospital, when they'd come in and they're like, what's their pain level at? Like, it would be a 6, but I'm watching this lanky son of a bitch. So we're at an 8. Give me more Dilaudid.
Oh, man.
Brilliant.
All right. Should we do what really matters? Let's learn something.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Brought to you by
That's
Ovo
what really
LASIK
matters.
and Lens. Go get LASIK from the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting. They will change your life. It's a game changer. Getting LASIK. Go to Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Yeah, do it.
The Twins were off yesterday. They host Colorado this weekend, so they go from the best team in baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers, to the worst, the Colorado Rockies. They are 32-49 overall, 14-27 on the road, so statistically they lose 2 out of every 3 on the road.
Hideous.
So let's hope the Twins win at least 2 out of 3 against Colorado, starting tonight.
Did they
Taj
win
Bradley.
any against the Dodge?
No,
Nope.
they got swept.
0 for 3.
Yeah, Dodge are pretty good.
They are
Kept
very
it
good.
close, though.
Did they?
Yeah, and 2 out of 3, right? They only lost by 1.
Yeah.
It's fun watching a team that spends money on payroll.
Yeah.
Like all the money.
All the
That's true.
money.
I would never expect the Twins to spend that amount. No. Just a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
You got that right, Corey. You got,
Too much
You
to
got that
ask.
right,
I know.
man.
Yeah.
A rare Bob Ross painting will hit the auction block on June 30th. But you might want to back up the old Brinks truck. The painting titled Mountain Summit.
Isn't that the title of every one of his paintings?
It sort of looks like every other one, but
I
they're
bet it's
still great.
beautiful.
Was created by Ross for season 13 of his iconic PBS television series, The Joy of Painting. Net proceeds from the auction will benefit Ball State PBS.
What's it called? Mountain Summit.
Mountain Summit.
I believe we've mentioned this in the past when we've talked about Bob Ross, but when he was on TV and he was doing his happy little trees and doing this stuff,
Yeah.
I would normally be like, where's the remote? But whenever I stuck around long enough, when he would make the snow on the mountain, right? When he would take like the edge of that, whatever that thing
Yeah.
is called,
Son
and
of a bitch.
scrape it,
Yeah.
and then kind of make it look snow covered, I'm like, how in the sweet hell does he do that? I
Yeah.
always waited for the snow shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just listen,
Yeah.
man. Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Most
Like,
people don't last that
no,
long.
but that was the best part. I know
Fast forward
he's
to the
famous.
The worst part is you couldn't skip ahead to it.
He's famous for the trees, man. But
Yeah.
I go the snow.
This
Snow
does
part was
look
the best
like
part.
all of it.
That looks great.
That's
It's beautiful.
incredible. Yeah.
But
yeah. That's
Were
fantastic.
those shows a half hour long or an hour?
They were
I don't
half hour.
remember.
They were
Half hour.
Yeah, they were half hour. Yeah, for sure.
one of my memories from last year in Deadwood, we were getting ice cream, Chloe and I were, and they had Bob Ross on there. She had never seen it, and she loves doing arts and crafts. Her mind was blown. She's like, look at that. Oh my God, this guy's crazy.
Well,
Bob Ross.
I think if anybody, like, I got to watch them create something out of nothing,
Yeah.
I would be amazed. But to see how easy it was for him to make a damn tree.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like, oops, and over here
I
we're going
know.
to do this. And
Happy little trees, man.
It's the same. What you just said. The nothing
Yeah.
into something.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times I've seen the spray paint people on Las Vegas
Yes.
Boulevard.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know they're essentially doing the same thing every time, right? They've like learned a template and they basically just do the same thing. It's not like they're creating a quote original piece. They're doing the same picture over and over and over and over again that they've practiced. But it still was a blank canvas 20 minutes ago, and now it looks like the skyline of New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, they've still practiced this to perfection. How do they do this? So sometimes I stand there for 20 minutes watching it, never purchased it, but still kind of in awe that they just made that. Pretty crazy. And that's, I assume that's why we all watch Bob Ross. We know he's going to make the trees. We know he's going to make the river. Here's the mountain. It's the 500th time he's done it.
Yeah.
Still want to see him do it.
But he makes it look like we could do it. That's the thing. Yeah. It's like watching it and how he explains it. I'm like, I could do that. And then he could give me a paintbrush. And
if you practice for the next 15 years.
So
stick figure with a direction.
It really is calming.
It's
You're
elite
right.
high viewing.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
It is elite high
The
viewing.
way he just says, like, that we don't make mistakes. Or that we only have happy accidents. And you're like,
That's what we tell Chloe.
Raise your hand if you were a happy accident.
Raise your hand up.
Raise your hand, Chloe.
So hang on, back up because I was only half listening. Did they say how much this is going to be worth? Estimated?
No, they didn't.
They just said back up the Brinks truck.
Yeah, just said it's
So
going
it's
to
going to be a
lot.
lot. Maybe I should maybe that should be the heist. Maybe I should steal Bob Ross paintings.
He'd be so disappointed in you.
He would.
For so many reasons.
Yeah. Well,
He'd be up there looking down going, come on, man.
But does somebody have a giant collection of Rosses?
So,
do they sell them at Ross?
Somebody that used to be a member at Golden Valley, like that was his bit. He had some money, so he bought up all of the Bob Ross paintings
before he really got big again?
Before he got big again. It was like he had this vision. I'm not kidding. He's a local guy. A local guy, I'm pretty sure, owns most of the Bob Ross paintings.
So is that why you wanted to get into art collecting? Because you saw this guy
he
just
made it look so easy. He
print
drove
money?
a sweet car. Yeah. He's not there anymore. I haven't seen him in a long time, but I remember him specifically
All right, so
saying.
he saw the Ross train coming and he jumped on.
Yeah.
Why don't you buy all the Halversons?
They paint?
Not they. He does. Zach does.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man. You should see them. It's great work.
A lot of snow shots.
Wait for the snow shot.
A lot of happy accidents.
Here it comes.
Of course, the big news yesterday during the Power Trip Morning Show, it broke that the Minnesota Timberwolves traded for LaMelo Ball. We'll ask Marnie about that when she gets here as well. Naz Reid out the door, though, a fan favorite. Can you imagine, like, the ovation he's going to get the first game back is going to be epic, right? Let's put the trade aside for a second, whether this trade works or not, and whether LaMelo Ball was worth what they gave up, and whether the chemistry is going to work. How about just how cool of a moment it's going to be the first game back for Naz? That's going to be raucous, right? Because he is universally loved.
Yep.
It's going to be pretty cool. I saw a whole bunch of people on social media still putting out the honk if you love Naz Reid like signs yesterday, and people were still doing it, kind of like a honk goodbye.
Like swing away, Johnny.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
It's a little bit unhinged. I think I understand
it always
why
was,
people,
but that's why it was fun. It was unhinged from the start.
But there's some people that there's too much emotion in it, where they're just like, we love him, so this trade was terrible, and it's like, hold on. We've needed a point guard for how long?
The trade's terrible if it involved Rudy, because for all of Rudy's faults, you need him, especially against the height you have in the West.
I'm glad you said that, because I thought the other day you wanted him gone, and I thought it was crazy.
It did seem like you want
Didn't
Rudy
it seem
traded.
like you wanted him gone?
Well, I thought, I don't know.
Giannis, maybe, right? Was that what you were saying? Trying to stick up for you here.
I think that if I wanted Rudy gone, I was 100% wrong.
So who convinced you? Who changed your mind?
Was 2 days
that
ago.
was 2 days ago.
Did I say that?
You pretty heavily implied you got to get rid of Rudy. You trade Rudy.
You did.
Hold on, let me rewind the tape.
I did think it was around the Giannis bit.
Of that son of a bitch.
I thought it was around the Giannis bit.
I don't know.
Well, either way, then I'm glad I backed off of that.
So who was it, like John Krasinski? Who changed your mind?
But you need him defensively, especially if you bring in LaMelo, who doesn't really play a lot of defense. You need somebody on the back end, and you can't take away the height. You need that in this league, and the Randall thing wasn't going to work. You can't bring back the same lineup that they had. I think there's at least one or two more moves that they've got going here because they got to bring in a point or a power forward and a couple people off the bench. So we'll see. But
so ESPN had the projected lineup as LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Io DeSumo, Jaden McDaniels, and then Rudy Gobert. That Io and Jaden would take the 3 and the 4. That's not ideal.
No.
And that's probably not how the opening night roster is going to look, because they're probably going to add some power forward. I love that 5 on the court a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the starting 5, but there's nothing wrong with running those 5 a ton.
Can you have Jaden come off the bench, though?
No, absolutely not.
So
No, Jaden, no.
It'd be Io coming off the bench.
God,
Yeah.
I am so disappointed in myself. I'm going to ask you guys a basketball question.
yeah, let's hear it.
You are?
Obviously, Ant's the superstar on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go run the trade past him, right? Don't you think?
I think they
100%.
had to.
Okay,
for
cool.
sure.
But then let me ask you this: how far does that go? If he had said, "I hate LaMelo Ball. I don't want him here," would they have put the squash on it? Do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, 100%.
Because we
Yes.
have to keep him
Yeah,
happy.
right,
Yeah.
If Ant
Yeah.
doesn't like it here, or at some point decides to leave, it is over.
And he's
rebuild.
He's ecstatic about it.
Yeah. Then
pumped.
I think then those draft picks can become problematic, the swaps and whatnot. But no, I hope this works. And to your point earlier, it was the first segment or second segment, Corey, when you talked about how a former Wolves official had said that that LaMelo Ball's
Draft interview
was awful. He didn't
And
care. He was
beyond
embarrassed.
embarrassing.
Johnny Athletic has said that. That he said, "What are you going to do after basketball?" I said, "I'm going to run for president. I'm going to be the president of the United States." And we're like,
But that's
what?
He just
6
wasn't-
years ago.
Right.
Yeah,
Wasn't
6
taking
years
it
ago.
seriously at all.
He was 18, 19 at
Yeah,
the
sure,
time.
somewhere like that.
And so hopefully, I don't think we would have done this if he was the same. I don't think
No.
Conley's like,
Well, he's been a model citizen, hasn't he, in the NBA? No?
He's had a few.
Mostly, though.
Yeah,
Mostly.
I mean, he's had a few traffic violations.
he doesn't
That's not
wave
the end of the world.
pistols around like John Moran.
No.
So is
or
Patrick
hit
Thorne,
people
but
with
so
a
what?
pistol.
Right.
So the other thing, though, that
guy from-
Krasinski has said and others have said is this: it's not like in the last week they were like, well, let's try to get Kyrie, let's try to get Giannis, let's try to get Ja. Well, none of those worked. LaMelo, like they've tried to get him for the last couple of years, and according to people that report in the NBA, they've done a big time behind the scenes deep dive. Now, my guess is that was the old regime, right? Because the 2020 draft was pre Tim Connolly.
Yeah, pre-Tim.
So the old regime saw the terrible draft interview, and they dealt with LaMelo 6 years ago and going like, hard pass on this kid.
Yeah.
So this is a new regime, but it sounds like they've at least behind the scenes done the due diligence. I think it was Krasinski who was saying it a day or so ago that like they are convinced based on everybody they've talked to in Charlotte that he's a great teammate, that everybody likes him, that he does work hard. So I don't think this is something that just came up in the last 48 hours. Like, let's panic and do something crazy because nothing else is working. It sounds like this has been in the works for a long time.
Yeah, they tried at the very end of the trade deadline in February. They put together a package to try, and Charlotte was playing really well. And they showed yesterday that they were like number one in some kind of offensive category when he played, and they were like 25th or something when he didn't play. So he was the one that stirred the drink in that whole bit for Charlotte because they had a huge season. I mean, they lost in the play-in, but like they were a bad team, and then they were like the second best record in the last second half of the season or whatever. But yeah, they tried. They've tried a lot to get him. So
And it goes both ways. I'm sure that we've gauged his interest in wanting to be here as well.
I'm sure he's tired of losing. Like, this is a winning team.
Yes,
Good
it's
place
a
to
winning
be.
team, fun to watch. The fan base is exceptional. Target Center in the past few years has been awesome.
Yeah, they're willing to get your name tattooed
yeah, correct.
if you play hard enough and try hard enough. That's insane.
Zach, are you going to get a ball tattoo?
Both of them.
Yes.
It's going to be President Ball.
You need help.
Hey, they got a new ballroom being built. It'd be perfect for him. to
There
move
you
into the White
go.
House.
Look what you did there.
I see what you did there.
So is LeVar Ball going to be sitting next to Ant's brother?
I hope not.
courtside? Is Big Baller Brands a thing anymore?
I don't think so. Who knows? I mean, probably, but it's not a thing, right? Like, it's a thing, but it's not a thing.
He
Who
did
knows?
say yesterday if the Wolves want to win a championship, they need to bring in the two other Ball brothers.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah.
These aren't the Kachucks.
Which
It's
Tommy would love.
Wait, the third one's not still playing, is he?
the third one raps.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That kid completely failed in
is too
basketball.
many.
And I think
Two is the perfect
I think
number.
Alonzo has knee issues.
He's had a million.
His
yeah.
name is Gonzo?
Yeah, Gonzo Ball. Yeah. No, it's Lonzo.
Oh.
They're all L's. LaMelo, Leangelo,
the Timberwolves
Dusty.
are the Lance Armstrong of the NBA. We only need one ball.
Well
That's
played.
plenty.
Okay.
Well played.
See, now that was clever.
That
Thank
was
you.
funny.
Funny and clever.
Sauce, you do one. Or should I just text off?
No.
Just text off.
No,
or,
don't.
Or Pete Sauce.
Can't read it
no,
on
don't
air.
text Pete Sauce.
Hey, Parrish.
No, text Pete Sauce and
Hi, Corey.
ask for some pictures.
Mark Parrish is here. Marnie Gellner will be here shortly. We'll do the news in a second. One more segment with Johnny K. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
the radio home of Minnesota sports, is also on YouTube. Check out the KFAN YouTube channel for exclusive videos, in-depth takes, initials, and password games, and behind-the-scenes content. Search KFAN on YouTube and hit subscribe today.
Thanks, Zacho. Zacho going to Disney World or Land?
You got it.
World? Yeah. So that's Orlando.
Probably be cooler down there this weekend.
It probably will.
More
Probably
humid, though. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Hi, Mark.
It's not the heat, it's the humanity.
Put that on.
Yeah, right. I don't know what it means, but I got to figure it out.
It sounds deep.
It does, doesn't it? Here we are. Final segment with our guy, Johnny K.
Yep, Johnny K's still here for 20 more minutes, or at least 10 more minutes. Is this speaker still busted, Zachary? I think it is.
No, I'm fine.
No, not
really.
you.
Oh.
Not public speaker.
I think it is,
the
yeah.
actual speaker.
We got another one somewhere.
I think it might be busted. Just trying to let these fine folks listen to the
busting
show.
nuts like a squirrel.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Booyah.
But think about this. If these people over here only get to hear me, Creasel, and Sauce, and not Zach, Hawk, and Parrish,
Oh, Rosie.
Then what's the point?
then what's the point?
Or the button bar. They can't hear the button bar.
They can't hear the button bar.
That's
Yeah.
the best part of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that disappoints.
My wife's favorite person on the show, I think, is Zach. She laughs at everything. She's like, I love Zach. I love Zach. Let's go see Zach. Zach's going to be at this.
Don't encourage him.
Maybe he should do public speaking.
Maybe he should.
Pullet speaking?
He does pubic speaking.
Ooh.
Come out of there, you.
What are you crawling around there?
Hey, get out of there. Hey, get out of there.
All right, Mark, you want the news or what?
Of course I do.
Of course he wants
It's what I
news.
come here for.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
I love this. St. Paul Saints.
Hi.
Hi.
They'll be back in town on the 30th, play a little baseball down at CHS Field. But if you want to know more about what's going on, go to saintsbaseball.com. And don't forget, there's a big show coming up from our beloved friends in the band Hairball right down there at CHS Field. Get all the information.
What time will that be?
I don't know. But they'll be back against Buffalo on the 30th of June. And don't forget, start your weekend off with a bang every Friday when there's a game at CHS Field. They have fireworks. Super fun. There you go. Okay.
Great spot.
I love it. Here's what's going on in the world. This is a weird story. Passengers aboard an Air Canada flight helped restrain a pilot who experienced a medical emergency that they say appeared to be a seizure for about 40 minutes after the aircraft suddenly swerved mid-flight, according to a passenger who spoke exclusively with ABC. Check this out.
Pilot is incapacitated. Aircraft is being flown by the co-pilot.
The plane started swerving violently. Within a few moments, one of the flight attendants entered the cockpit frantically, and a few moments later, he was dragging one of the pilots out of the cockpit. It was really horrifying. Myself and about 4 others worked to get him under control. It was a fairly strenuous 40 minutes of keeping him down.
Yeah. So they had to get the guy. He was having some sort of seizure, and it got to be kind of violent as he was flinging himself around. So they had to go in and drag him out of there. And no word on if he had the fish, but it looks like he probably did. Again, those potentially experiencing a seizure should never be held down due to the risk of further injury, but they had to do something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's not nitpick here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Bit of a
Shirley, he's
horrifying
having
moment.
a seizure. It appears he is. Don't call me Shirley.
Who would you rather have flying that plane, though? This guy or John Denver?
Yeah, well, listen.
Good question.
This guy or JFK Jr.?
Or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Or Harrison Ford?
Oh, Kareem for sure.
The flight attendants were stupendous, said one witness. Again, 61 people on that flight. Can you imagine? You're just flying along. And then suddenly the plane turns right, and then you see one of the co-pilots dragging the pilot
My Lord.
out of the cockpit.
Yeah, my Lord.
Yeah, that's something to, you'd remember that, I
Who's
think.
flying this son of a gun?
Tommy Lee.
Well, Sauce, that's where you could have saved the day. You've
Yeah.
flown a plane.
I have, yeah. I've flown a plane for sure, yeah.
You could have landed a, commercial airline.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could because I panic very easily, and but I think if I
and your lack of experience
and my attention to detail,
and hand-eye coordination,
and if it was on the way to Vegas, I'd probably be 0.5. So I don't think I'd be of any help.
Well, then you wouldn't panic; you'd be chill.
Yeah,
and cockpits aren't very big. I don't know if you'd be able to turn your head left or right.
Yeah, good point. Yeah,
hold the pit.
No.
The mascot for Jack in the Box is landing this plane. Hell of a job.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Is that guy's name just Jack?
Yes.
Obviously,
Yeah, I
he's
think
not
so.
a a fast food joint we're familiar with here in the Midwest.
I've
Is that
never
what his
been
name is?
Have you guys ever been to one?
I have.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're out west.
Yeah.
Solid.
Aren't they on the West
His
Coast?
name is, this is true, Jack Box.
Okay.
I like the Jack Box games.
Yeah, those are great.
Those are great games.
fun, yeah.
So his name is Jack Box.
That's right.
AKA second base.
Amen, brother.
Okay. I mean,
That was overheads enough. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a terrible
Sure,
name.
sure,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was over mine.
I
That's
shut
tough
up.
to do.
A desperate race to reach survivors continues in Venezuela, where more than 230 people are dead and thousands more are injured following Wednesday's strong earthquakes. The back-to-back 7.2 and then 7.5 magnitude quakes left scores displaced as their homes collapsed on top of them.
stating the obvious, it looks like a war zone.
Yeah.
If you
Just
see the
terrible.
videos, I'm watching them on CNN.com right now. It just looks
terrible.
like they've been bombed.
Yeah.
But it's just earthquakes.
And there's nothing you can do.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible.
It's horrible.
And did they say how long they went on for?
No, I'm not in the story I read, but I'm not sure.
I always wondered that, and I haven't looked it up. Idiot me, but I wonder how long. I think they're not very long, but it must feel like 10 hours, where it's like, when is this going to stop?
Well, so largest earthquake there in over a century. The 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck northern Venezuela around 6 p.m., 39 seconds after the 7.2. So that's how close the two of them
Jeez
were
Louise.
together, 39 seconds apart.
And then were
think
there
I've ever heard of
aftershocks besides that?
I mean, probably, but
Not one bit.
the story doesn't say.
That's got to be just horrifying, because in the moment, it has to feel like this is never going to end.
And then you get a 39-second break, and it hits again.
Yeah. That's awful.
Insane.
I was in I don't know how big it was. It wasn't huge earthquake when I was out in California in a casino. And it was probably like 20 seconds long in the middle of the night. By the time I realized what was happening, it was over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it was
You thought it was
crazy.
just a bonus?
No, I thought it was just, everything felt like you were on water. It was just waving. It was crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Speaking of crazy, this is a terrible story. A waterfall death at Yellowstone.
The 22-year-old died last Saturday at Nevada Falls. A witness who is a former volunteer lifeguard tells SF Gate she saw the man get into the water upstream of the rushing waterfall. She jumped into the water in an attempt to save him and nearly lost her own life. Another witness extended a walking stick into the water, which she was able to grab onto to avoid going over herself. The Mariposa County Sheriff's Office identified the victim on Monday and says his family was with him in the park. His body has since been recovered from the water. I'm Mark Mayfield.
So it said he went in on purpose?
He went in on purpose, thinking that he'd be able to swim out.
Oh, man.
And
He won't
could
do that
not.
again.
Yeah, for sure. And then the lady jumps in to get him and almost went over herself. And imagine that moment: the person sticks the walking stick into the water, and you got to grab it and hold on to get out.
That's a movie scene.
It is, yeah.
That's terrible.
Oof.
That's a beautiful place if you haven't been. That's
Yeah.
a must visit.
Yeah. Water not great though. Maybe.
No, to stay on shore.
Stay on shore. Sure. Yeah. A lottery's big.
The Mega Millions jackpot was up to $467 million in Tuesday's drawing, but nobody matched all six numbers. So the grand prize rolls over to tonight's drawing. And the jackpot will be at least $489 million. The cash option on that is about $220 million. I'm Mark
take it.
Mayfield.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'd like a mill or two. That'd be sweet, right?
16,000 would be great too.
I wouldn't mind that a bit.
Yeah.
That sounds real good. That's good. That came up organically.
This is not going to be worth it, but can you play that entire soundbite again? It just Let me see if this works.
Here we go. 3, 2, go.
The Mega Millions jackpot was up to $467 million in Tuesday's drawing, but nobody matched all 6 numbers. So the grand prize rolls over to tonight's drawing, when the jackpot will be at least $489 million. The cash option on that is about $220 million. I'm Mark Mayfield.
What a story, Mark.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Nah, it's good.
Well played. We need to play more of those.
That was good, man.
Yeah.
That was good.
Anyway, so we still have that one.
Had to dust that thing off.
In a few minutes, bitch.
Yeah, that one's great.
We have
Yeah.
that one. We have
What's wrong with Mark? He's cranky today.
Girl trouble.
Girl trouble, I guess.
and then we have
Anyway, how is your sex life?
That
the weirdest
scene
thing ever,
is
man.
so weird because it's right after he tells him this unbelievably sad story. He pauses and then just says, "Anyway, how is your sex life?" It's so
It's
good.
a standard writing technique
Yeah.
to change the topic.
Yeah.
God, that
every good
movie's
show does it.
bad.
Every good movie does it.
Yeah. What a bit. What a moment though that movie had.
That was so fun.
Yeah, it's
Just like no one likes Zach more than Kayla Creasel, no one likes The Room more than Ryan Donaldson.
not even close.
Can I tell you
It's
something?
not even
Yeah,
close.
Not even close.
I completely forgot this happened on stage last night. This matters not at all, but I'm sure we've all been there. But I'm standing on stage last night and I'm singing. I'm in the middle of the song and I'm always, obviously I have ADHD. It's why I do this job. So when I'm on stage singing sometimes, Core, I'm singing. I'm thinking, I think I know that lady over there. I'm thinking about the next song and I'm thinking about doing my taxes. I got 9 things going on. Part of one of the things I was doing last night was trying to decide if the guy I just waved at was in fact Ryan Donaldson. And it was not, by the way.
Oh.
But you waved at him.
Wales.
So to the person who got waved at on stage last night, who did not wave back, which was my first clue that it wasn't Ryan, my apologies. I wasn't flirting with
Well,
you.
maybe you just
I
thought you were being
Ryan
extremely
Donaldson.
nice. Like,
Yeah,
Chris
it
just
was
waves to fans. It's really
completely
cool.
out of context.
He's
Engaging in the
He still
crowd.
could have waved back.
It was like Sister Christian. It was
Very
completely out of
engaging.
context.
Was it Brett Michaels?
It was Brett
Well
Michaels.
played,
You were
yeah.
there?
Was it Tommy Wiseau?
It might have been.
I might have to rewatch that movie. Have you guys ever seen American Movie?
Yeah.
It's a documentary
Yeah.
about a dude from Wisconsin, just a drunk, who is making
obviously.
a horror movie.
Oh, what?
A horror movie.
Okay.
And it's awful. He's a drunken Packers fan. The whole bit. It is hilarious and sad at the same time. But The Room reminds me of that. Except this is the actual guy making it.
It's 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
American movie is?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Lord.
It is worth the watch. It is very funny. There's a million great sound clips in it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I'm going to rewatch it.
Does he sound like he's from Wisconsin?
100%.
Okay, then I got to
There's
get some clips from it then.
There's one where the Packers lose and they're watching it on this tiny TV in the kitchen and he's hammered. He lives with his folks and he's cussing. His mom's like, watch your mouth. And he's like, Packers and Brett Favre and blah, blah, blah. It's the best.
Yeah.
I got to get clips from that. That sounds right to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
American Movie.
Done. Never
Yeah.
heard of it. I can't
Done.
believe I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
So that's the news. That's
All
what's
right,
going
dude.
on.
We
man.
are. We're so happy you're doing
Yeah, dude,
better.
thanks
You
for
look
you
great.
guys.
Love you.
Sounds
Love
like
you,
you
man.
feel great. That's awesome. Good for you, dude.
Love you guys. Thanks for having me back. I'll see you in 2 weeks because I'll be in Deadwood. In the meantime, go to my website, johncreasel.com. Book me for a speaking event. This year is getting pretty full. There are dates available, but we're looking on to 2027. So let's get it on the calendar, johncreasel.com.
Thank you.
We'll see you in 3 weeks.
Oh, because of Detroit Lakes.
Next week we're off on the 3rd, and then we are in Detroit Lakes on the 10th.
Word.
So
I'll be
we'll see you on the
listening.
17th.
See you on the
I might
17th.
just show up in Deadwood. Just surprise
Do it. We'll go to Woo's. There's Red, White, and Woo's on the 4th.
Dude, we might go to Woo's.
Banger of a song,
That
too.
just made him really excited.
Diamond Hard. Love you guys.
All right,
Love
dude.
you,
Hot
Crease.
dog.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
There goes the crease.
The man.
The man, the legend. There's Mark Parrish, who's brought to you by friends of St. Cloud State. Thank you, St. Cloud State.
Go Huskies.
Go Huskies, that's right.
We'll have to be driving past St. Cloud in about a week and change when we go to Detroit Lakes.
Yes, we will.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You'll see
the signs.
Sure.
Yeah. I saw the sign.
Yeah?
Great song.
Thank you. Is that speaker on over?
Yeah, we figured it out.
It's a little loud. Could you have somebody turn it down?
So you turned it on just a little bit.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
There was a set of headphones in the back plugged in, and apparently if you have the headphones plugged in, the speaker doesn't project out.
Yep.
Problem solving. And by problem solving, I literally just pulled on a cable and then the sound came on. So
That's how you solve a lot of problems, man.
Just pull on your cable.
Right, Zach?
Yep. Pull on the cable. Yeah, Daddy.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
I agree.
Oh, Tom's ready.
Yeah, Tom's ready, and so am I. Let's see here. Let's start here. Your Twins battle the Rockies tonight at 7:10. Taj Bradley goes for your Twins, but after the baseball game, there is a Ludacris concert. So
People
go
are
see
pumped
it.
about that.
Super pumped, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Johnny Bones is pumped.
Well, he'll
Is he
dance to
going?
anything.
Is Johnny Bones going?
Yeah, no, he talked about it like every day he's been here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like something Johnny
of
Bones
course.
would do. Well, I wanted Marnie's thoughts on the trade. Do you think Parrish knows what team LaMelo Ball came from?
No.
Do you think hockey does?
Well, yeah, because we've been talking about it for...
No, I don't. I can't remember.
Do you think he does or not?
Hawk doesn't. And he's
I'm not
been
talking about
sitting
Hawk.
here.
I'm talking about just Mark. Because it's not about, there's no way he would have known unless he read it in the last 24
Yeah.
hours. So basically what we're betting is, did Mark Parrish read this story in the last 24 hours? Yes or no, Sauce?
Oh, man. How about you answer first?
I already did.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about
I
it.
wasn't listening. He has to, right?
Did you just meet him?
I don't think he does.
Mark, do you know?
Not the slightest clue.
Yeah.
Is it Brooklyn?
L.A.?
No.
It's
Hawk,
not
we've been
Brooklyn?
talking about it for 2 hours.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dallas?
No.
It's not just that I'm not listening. I turned my brain
Cleveland?
off.
No.
Am I getting closer?
I don't think he knows.
Geographically?
I don't even think he knows there's a team there.
North Dakota State.
Go east.
Go east? Miami.
I want to be
North.
a cowboy.
New Jersey.
South.
Boston.
South.
Oh, you tested me geographically.
Carolina.
So
They don't.
Charlotte.
Yeah, Grandmama's team.
You got there.
Yep.
Thanks, Hawk.
You got it.
it's not the Carolina Hornets? Nope. Almost.
The U.S. lost 3-2 to Turkey last night. Rosie.
Rose, you're not a USAN.
Yeah. But they will battle Bosnia next Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the knockout
I think
round.
Rosie's cheering for Italy. Do you know he went?
Win.
Recently. He had some of the best meals of his life.
Buongiorno.
Was
What if
that
he's cheering for Italy or America?
was that the trip where you could finally take a deep breath?
Yeah, true exhale from all of his stress.
What's he stressed about? Parrish asked, can I share your story, Parrish?
Please do.
Parrish asked Rosie, hey, Rosie, what's your Venmo? Rosie not only gave him his Venmo, he told him he had knee surgery, and then he asked him if he wanted to come on his podcast.
That's like the trifecta.
Yeah, Perry and I were laughing at that when you
That's
were
like
doing a commercial.
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
It's been a grind, but when I get back,
So a long time trend now of Mark giving Rosie money, or at least covering, right? So here's some money. I'll take care of it.
wait, why
Rosie mentioning ailments that he has
yeah,
and promoting his podcast.
yeah,
Yep.
in one
Damn,
text.
that is
All in one text.
That's a
That is really something.
hell of
And
a
all I asked
text.
for was his Venmo.
Wait, is this the first time Mark has given Rosie money?
Maybe directly, but obviously in a roundabout way, it's happened multiple times.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? Like, none of us expect he did that on purpose as a joke. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
No, it was 100%.
No, it's 100%.
intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I mean. Like,
Yep, there's no
like he's
sarcasm
not
there.
going for the goof.
No, he's not going for the goof.
Nope, it's sincere.
Yeah. Lost in what team does LaMelo Ball play for? Hawks said North Dakota State.
So what?
The Lynx battle Dallas on Sunday at 1 o'clock. I'm pretty sure you can hear that game on the Fan. I'm waiting for Marnie because I want to get her thoughts
Where the hell
on.
is she?
I don't know.
Marnie.
Maybe she's locked out of the
Is
new
she
doors.
locked out of the new
I
door?
bet she is.
I'm locked out by
I
the
should
new
probably
door.
check
I
my
got
phone.
it. I
Yeah, I
got
think
it.
we have a bunch
Oh,
of
she
texts.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. Well, poopy.
Oh, and Kevin from Coburn's has cookies.
Oh, yeah, he brought cookies.
Hell yeah. That guy's great.
He has our treats in the lob.
The lob.
We don't have time to say the full word. Tommy Olsen taught us.
Yeah.
Gotta shorten it.
Zacho, the NHL draft is tonight and
I don't
tomorrow.
think he's over there.
I'm here.
The
Okay.
Maple Leafs have the
My
number
God.
1 pick.
I'm sorry.
I'm here. I almost had a happy accident.
Did you almost
peed your pants?
Excuse me?
I don't think pee is the problem.
No, that would have been.
You almost splattered?
I almost added a tree.
Oh, well, hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Anthony?
can I please have your attention?
I did see on social media that you posted that you did try the wagon wheels and you started an online debate about the fork or the spoon. And it seemed, it seemed like 70% fork, 30% spoon, somewhere in that range, give or take. But you used what?
I used the fork.
That is the correct answer for wagon wheels, for sure. Not even close.
To give it a shot. Too much going on with the wagon wheels, man.
Are you nuts?
They're like it's just I don't know.
Stab it and shove it. It's the best.
Yeah, but I don't know. The noodle. I didn't like the noodle. Didn't like it. There's too much going on. It takes away from the sauce. It should add to the sauce, and it was a kind of an attention-seeking noodle.
Sauce?
An attention-seeking noodle. That's how you know
Zach's
that you're a
weirdy.
weird.
Yeah.
Because this is coming from me. That the wagon wheel noodle, there's too much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need help.
It's about it's a noodle. It's about as basic of a food item as it gets. But there's too much going on, and that's coming from me. All right, Zachary nailed it. Hi, Marnie. You made it. You made it through the new security doors.
Yeah, and I want to thank all of you for jumping to my rescue.
I just went to the door. How'd you come in?
I blocked you a long time ago.
Which door
My
were you
app
waiting at?
eventually worked. I would hold my phone up to the lock, and my phone would buzz. So there was
Your
some
girlfriend.
sort of connection.
You on the phone again, bitch?
That's not.
I did
Chris,
not.
come on, man.
Oh my God!
come on.
That was not
Seriously?
me.
Jeez.
On me life.
On me life.
I
Thanks,
didn't. I'm
Pirate
looking me in
Hawk.
the eyes, Marnes.
That is
I'm a lot
so
of things, but I ain't-
over the line.
Okay, I ain't gonna say that part. But I did not hit that.
It is cool that it's on our phone now, though. I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Ma'am?
when it works, and
Yeah.
eventually it did, but mine kept opening my credit card.
Same.
Mine
does
keeps
that all the
unzipping in my
time.
zipper.
Yeah, you're opening
Yeah.
a different
No.
app.
Yeah, it does.
that's a different app, Hawk.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Pear.
Yeah, you're welcome. Even
I don't
though,
know where you went.
I went to the door right here.
Yeah, you got to go to the other one.
Yeah, that.
You got to go left.
It's weird, man.
Okay.
We'll get you there.
Yeah, we'll get you there. Marnes, the Wolves traded for LaMelo Ball from the Charlotte Hornets.
That was North
Carolina.
Dakota State.
Yeah, Hawk said he was traded from North Dakota State.
man.
They traded Nas Reed and then
I know that, honey.
Oh, Rosie knows it. So yeah, LaMelo Ball for Nas Reed and a bunch of picks. Your thoughts?
It's a lot to absorb. It's a lot.
Fun part.
But
I'm very excited about it. And let's put the Nas stuff aside because I think it is universally understood that Nas Reed was a generally beloved player, very much appreciated, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't mean to gloss over that, but if we
Sounds like you're glossing.
if we just want to take the time to say, what does LaMelo Ball look like on this team, then I mean, I kind of have to put it in two different buckets, and one is entertainment value and one is actual production. And both are valid because the NBA is an entertainment business.
Bring it on.
I will bring it. And wins always are entertaining, so that's the most important thing. But this guy is highly, highly entertaining. And we're looking at highlights of him on the telly right now.
Oh, jackpot.
Exactly. But I have also watched games where I'm like, if I was his teammate, I would pull my hair out right now. But those games he has played for the Charlotte Hornets, who were completely irrelevant up until last season. So we don't know what a LaMelo Ball on a contending team with consequences for his actions, with coaches who will make him sit or pay or change things, or teammates who will hold him accountable. I don't know what that LaMelo Ball looks like, and I feel like you take the talent that he has, put some structure and talent and consequences around him, and now let's go. And that's the part that I'm like, okay, this could be really good.
He's pretty good.
Again, let's just keep beating the dead horse, but I just hope he's grown up, because I know you know who told me this, but 6 years ago, I was told this is the worst draft interview that you could have possibly imagined, that it was embarrassing and disrespectful, and he meat-sauced it, and he came off as like conceited and stupid and didn't seem to care, and just literally mailed it in, and to the point where it was embarrassing. And again, the Wolves assistant coach told me it was the worst draft interview he had ever seen, and he wanted nothing to do with LaMelo Ball. That was 6 years ago. He was a kid. Now he's 24. I just hope that he's willing to take it seriously, because that's even been the knock on Ant, right? Is that Ant needs to even take it more seriously than he does. So, like, when we were talking about Ja Morant, I'm like, I don't want that kind of guy on this team. I don't know if LaMelo is, but LaMelo might not be serious enough. I hope he is. It sounds like they've done their due diligence, and they think that he's serious, and they think that he's matured, and they think that he's grown up. That's the risk, right? I think the risk is not the basketball part of it; it's the rest of it.
Yeah,
off-court stuff, maturity stuff.
Probably, yeah. And I think after watching the finals, we sort of have a scale of on a scale from 1 to Jalen Brunson. How serious is he? Because Jalen Brunson doesn't even crack a smile, and I don't know that that's realistic to say, okay, can we get serious like Jalen Brunson? Just a cold killer. Like, I don't know if that's not in Ant's personality to be that kind of a player. So you want him to have that effervescence about him and connect with the crowd. We love that when he does that. And then there's LaMelo Ball, who drives these crazy cars and matches his outfit to the cars. And that's what I'm talking about, the entertainment value. And what you're talking about, Corey, is this, not the interview when he was 19 years old, but the world that he lived in. He was filming Ball in the Family. And I don't even know if we can call it filming, because that was like an internet-only show.
Hawk loved it.
That's really the name of the show.
Yeah.
That was the original title for Game of Thrones, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
I mean, that's where he was at that time in his life, and very much controlled by his dad. We never see his dad anymore, although he did just do that interview since the trade. But he's not around. He's not.
Thankfully.
These boys have become men, and they are controlling their own lives. Okay. So
I wish.
What?
That's not Boys to Men.
I don't think he's ever going to be reined in and be straight and narrow. You're never going to hear about him, because he has this flashy personality, and you will always hear about that. Hopefully it does not result in traffic violations, major ones. But if it's just the cars and the outfits and the craziness, that's all legal and stuff, okay. But it is a whole package, Button Bar.
Yeah.
He is one whole big
Yeah, we'll see.
Prove it.
full circus thing. But as long as part of it is great basketball, it could be awesome.
Winning cures everything.
Yeah.
If it's an elite thing and he's wearing neon suits with a neon car, who cares? If they're bad and you'll be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, then it's a clown show.
And if Ant is a better player, which this trade should make him, then it doesn't matter.
But now,
It doesn't
what do we
matter
do?
he wears,
We just
right?
traded our 2 4s away, right? Randall and Naz Reid. What do we do with the power forward
Well,
spot
I would
now?
assume we're not done, Corey. I would assume the season does not start tomorrow.
It does not.
And I would bet the roster's not complete.
Yeah, but you got a gambling problem.
Yeah.
And Mommy?
Even though he's older, I don't think Trey Kaufman-Renn is the answer at the 4, right? If he even makes the team.
Who?
Second round pick.
What?
That's a guy they drafted.
Yeah, he's a power forward.
Yeah, I know you were watching the NBA
I
draft.
thought he was the drummer of Green Day.
Brilliant. well, very well played.
Oh,
That was very well played.
Very.
you.
Yeah.
You got the stamp of approval.
Yeah,
on that.
that's
All
funny.
Not a laugh,
Nope.
but a
Chris,
well
that was
played.
very funny.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I just said it was well played.
Well played.
Very well played.
Thank you.
Right. Very clever.
I noticed you're not wearing a Twins hat or a Yankees hat. You're rocking a San Diego Padres hat today.
Yeah, I didn't even know what hat I have on because I just pick one up off the ground.
Is
when
your
I leave.
sweatshirt on backwards?
Probably, yeah. I get dressed. Is it really?
I don't know. Check the tag.
Sweatshirt?
There is no
Oh,
tag.
it's not a hoodie this time?
No.
Okay.
It's a
Because look at these,
crew.
you've got these seams right here that look like they should be in.
All right, I'll turn
maybe
it around. I didn't even
Are
know.
those shoulder
Just wondering.
pads?
Yeah. This
Is
is
that a
Hawk's
women's
blouse.
sweatshirt?
Yeah, yeah. What's the
Did
brand?
you just say you pick up a hat off the ground? You just have hats all over the
Yeah,
ground?
because my kiddo plays with them.
Oh, that's cute.
You got to buy him some toys.
Yeah. I'll play. Gets lost in the hat.
Vikings news in a second, maybe. Mark Parrish is here. Marty Gelner is here. We're playing initials at 8:15. One of you lovely listeners who puts up with the Power Trip Morning Show gets a crack at 119,000. And eventually one of you is going to win it. So don't say we didn't ever do anything for you, because we're going to change one life at some point. Thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union, the initials jackpot 119. In about a half an hour, this is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1
Yeah, okay. Here we are. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all happening. It's Friday.
And Hawk, I got to tell you about the Ledge Amphitheater.
Oh, please do.
This year, we got Jim Gaffigan there,
Yes.
July 19th. John Mulaney will be there August
Keep going.
22nd.
Keep going.
Black Label Society.
Come on, keep going.
September 25th. We have all the details on those shows and all the upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com. Keep your calendar.
Like maybe August 15th?
Like August 15th, which features 38 Special and the Chris Hockey Band.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right, baby.
What time will that
That's
be?
right. I think we go on at 7. We were just talking about that yesterday. It's either 7 or 7:30. Direct support for 38 Special. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be
Awesome.
fun. What a summer. What a summer, Marn.
What a summer, Mark.
I'm not sure.
What about you left off a show at the Ledge Amphitheater? I'm just trying to find my tickets.
Who's playing
on
there?
July 5th?
Is it Winona?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Sunday, July 5th.
Paul, put your hand down. 100% he would.
I know.
You would, Ryder?
Yeah.
Okay, not Winona. Not Winona.
Winona Judd.
Winona Judd.
Whatever.
And Melissa Etheridge.
But yes
hell
to
yeah.
both, by the way. And a huge fan of Melissa.
She has slammers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has good songs.
Hang on, can I see if I can derail Chris? I know sometimes when we derail him before initials, sometimes it goes where he like dominates and sometimes he gets 0.
He's also gotten about 42 minutes of sleep.
You mentioned Winona Ryder. Chris, do you know the Winona Ryder JK from Jamiroquai story?
I don't know what that means.
So the
Mean
lead singer
what?
of Jamiroquai, his name isn't Jamiroquai. This is like a Hootie and the Blowfish situation. His
Really?
name is JK, right? Just Google. All you'll need is the headline and watch how pissed Chris gets. Google Winona Ryder and JK of Jamiroquai. You guys, I think I just helped you win initials because I don't think Chris is going to be able to function because he's going to be mad.
Why did Jamiroquai singer J.K. break up with Winona Ryder? 20-year-old story about Winona Ryder's breakup with Jamiroquai. Kate told in 2005, recently resurfaced, J.K. make a huge mistake complaining about his...
Look at how mad he is. Look at how mad Chris is. He did the double face palm. Continue.
Oh, my Lord.
Why did he break up with her?
To quote him, the lobster was too buttery.
That's not a direct quote.
It is.
No, it is.
Come on.
Yes,
Wait a
exactly
minute.
what it says.
He actually
Yahoo
said
story,
that?
Yeah.
Okay, but like, did he actually say
He
that?
did.
Oh my God. I didn't know that part.
Her breasts were too big, and she wanted to have sex all the time.
Chris, she's not available. She's not available.
I don't care, one of them. Just give me Winona. Yeah, the one with the big boobies.
I love Jamiroquai. I don't think Chris does anymore.
I'm depressed for this guy. I bet he regrets that every day of his life.
I don't think so. He's the lead singer of Jamiroquai. He crushes in England.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's doing fine.
He probably complains about too much cheese.
He probably does. I mean, what makes you think that she's got too much cheese?
Oh, come on.
I mean, what made you think that?
How did we get? Oh yeah, you're going to see Winona on July 5th.
Judd.
Winona Judd.
Jeez.
Does she?
Hi.
Does she have an addiction? How old is Winona Judd now? Have we talked about this in the past? Is she like pushing
Probably close to 60.
60-ish?
J.K. complained that Ryder had an enormous chest and that she constantly wanted to play hide the sausage. That's an exact quote.
That is an exact
quote.
Yeah. Yeah. He said it was exhausting.
Exhausting.
He was shattered.
Shadubi.
Brilliant.
Boy, this guy's a real disappointment to all of men.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to spend most of the day listening to Jamiroquai. Me and Smitty Tell Smitty I'm going to listen to Jamiroquai.
He's listening. Smitty loves that band.
Yes, he got some bangers, man. And I've heard their live show is a 10 out of 10.
My boy Turner loves Jamiroquai.
Right on.
I
Welcome
love
aboard.
Winona.
Yeah.
Chris,
Hawk now
Chris
hates
likes Winona Ryder.
Hawk now hates
He'll
him.
never listen to another song.
No.
Did she not date Keanu Reeves at some point in the 90s as well, or am I imagining that?
I think you're correct.
Why do I think that was a thing? Is that wrong?
Ryder?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, not Winona Judd. I don't think she dated Keanu
They
Reeves.
share a close decades-long friendship and are actually legally married.
Excuse me?
What now?
That's what
it says right here.
They're still legally married.
The accidental marriage.
Accidental?
Yeah, during the shooting in 1992's Bram Stoker's Dracula, director Francis Ford Coppola decided to use a real Romanian priest to perform the entire on-screen wedding ceremony for the characters. Both actors and Coppola have confirmed that the ceremony was fully executed because of this. Writer jokingly and Reeves realistically considering themselves married in the eyes of the Lord.
Oh, that's so
I hope
sweet.
Keanu's benefiting from the buttery lobster.
And
God, you're horny.
And Zach, you have a title of the podcast.
And we might need you to play this show.
I've never heard it described
Like I said, Chris is either getting 7 or 0. It's
Yeah.
one of the two today.
Yeah.
It's over for him.
Winona Judd turned 62 years old last month.
62.
happy
All
birthday.
right.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
When was the last time you saw her? Like, can she still bring it?
I saw her 2 years ago, and she was struggling with like vertigo and back issues, and her voice was incredible. The
So-
rest of her falling apart.
62. Do you think she'll run back a similar set list to the one that you saw 2 years ago? Like,
Probably
does-
not.
Is it? Oh, really? She
Because
doesn't
the
just play,
tour I
quote,
saw
the
2 years
hits?
ago, she was playing an album, like
okay.
front to back.
So this might be the hits.
And this is her and Melissa Etheridge, so I have no idea.
Man, Melissa's so good in concert.
I've never seen Melissa Etheridge.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to be knocked out. That is a rock and roll show. She is so good.
Yeah, she's great.
Well, I can't wait.
And that place is cool. Again, St. Cloud, back to Mark Parrish's home turf, kind of.
Go Huskies.
man. Yeah. Huskies.
Have you been there yet or not? To the Ledge?
Not to the Ledge. I have been to St.
Oh, you
Cloud.
have been to St.
My
Cloud,
husband
sure.
is from
Right.
St. Cloud. And
Oh, the Ledge is cool.
both Marks are from
Matt.
Oh,
Matt.
it doesn't matter.
As you know, I am in the Winona fan club, and
Of course.
I bought these tickets with my money in the pre-sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the third row.
Oh, good for you, Marnes.
Yeah, thank
Third
you.
row.
Yeah.
It's not messing
I
around.
paid face value for them.
Hawk hasn't been listening for 10 minutes.
I know. I told you. You're welcome.
I
his
will find a
phone
phone number.
You need help, man. I will find a phone number.
It sounds to me like, never mind.
No, don't.
I'm just saying, like, you keep searching till you find the right one, you know what I mean? And she been looking.
So she's married to Keanu Reeves. She dated the lead singer of Jamiroquai, but she just hasn't found you yet.
Right.
Yeah, she's looking for the lead guy.
time's a charm.
Guys.
You know how you find the puzzle pieces and they go perfectly together and you're like, wow, those things fit. These hands.
Oh, God.
You gotta. I think you found your hole, mate.
Come on, Zach.
I mean, Zacho.
Yeah, class it up a little bit.
Jeez.
This is a family show. That was Vikings news.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Radko.
I'm going to buy this painting.
Why is it of Winona?
Is it Bob Ross?
It's a dog
No, it's a
reading
dog.
book.
God,
How to pick up bitches.
brilliant.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Look at this. It's
Yeah.
good. It's a Rottweiler reading a book. Dogs don't
God,
read
you
books.
love animals doing human things. You just love it.
I love it, man. Dogs don't read books.
Don't you have a picture of a cat taking a dump reading the paper in your bathroom?
Yeah, and he's sitting in a litter box.
Yeah.
And it makes me laugh every time I look at it.
So when you go to Chris's house, I assume it's like, are these original artworks? Nope, got them on Temu. Just love when animals do human things.
I love it. Yeah. There's another one I almost bought the other day of a cat eating tacos because cats don't eat tacos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny.
But Winona, I do.
Yeah. Oh my God. Go to break.
You killed him, Corey.
Yeah, it's my fault.
I'm talking to both Winonas too.
I'm just picturing Winona coming over for the first time and just seeing all these animals.
Man,
This is my place.
do you have any of lobsters?
Fan 5 in a second, then initials about 15, 20 minutes from now. $119,000 potentially going out the door with the initials jackpot. We'll see. Mark Parrish goes for his third straight win,
Let's
too.
go.
Today. Let's
Good
see if
guys.
somebody can slow him down. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Here in the Twin Cities, we show up for each
cutting.
How can that be possible? It's a machine.
Well, it's guaranteed human, and
but it's not a human. We can't let the non-humans go.
Jeez Louise. Here, I'll do this. The Fan wants to give you a shot at $2,500. Just enter the keyword trip. That's trip at KFAN.com. Good luck. Best of luck.
Easy on the enthusiasm, eh, Zach?
Oh, that seems sincere.
Yeah, wow.
It's like, just let me stay logged in for the whole course of the show. The show is 3 hours. I should be able to stay logged in for 3 hours.
You ask for way too much.
Yeah, come on, man.
I don't know what you're.
Get a little greedy. I'm sorry.
All right. Let's do Fan 5.
I would love to do it because Marnie's here and she likes doing radio.
I love radio.
It's time for Fan
Thank
5
you.
on the Power Trip.
Yes.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
Thanks, St. Paul Saints. Mark Parrish tonight, the NHL draft. Now, the Wild do not have a first rounder or a second rounder unless Billy G does something crazy. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know. He's a gunslinger.
Things can change, but yeah, it's a bunch of middle third, a couple thirds maybe, fourth, 5, 6. Yeah, so they're middle of the draft, and we'll see what they can pull off.
Do you have more or less Dylan Larkin optimism than the last time we talked to you about him? Somewhere in the middle still?
Somewhere in the middle. I mean, there's still hope, but the longer he sits there, the more it makes me feel like Detroit's just waiting. I mean, they've got time, but they're waiting for just as good an offer, or they're hoping for more than maybe what Billy might have offered. But that being said, they might not find anything, and our offer might just be the best.
So it's, Billy G swung on Quinn Hughes mid-season, not middle of the season, but in season.
Yep.
Does it have to be the big splash this summer? Or do you think Billy G's capable of waiting to see how this thing goes in? Maybe a month or two into the year, he does another Quinn Hughes in-season trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gets a guy like Larkin.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's gonna, I don't know how much more he can really sacrifice of the future or what we have to get a Dylan Larkin. So he's gonna do what's best for the team, obviously. And if it isn't Dylan Larkin, then he can wait until the beginning of the season. Obviously, after that, see where some teams are at after 20 game mark. There is a good kind of a good line to look at where teams they're gauged kind of how they are going. All the other teams are looking at that point. I don't think he's certainly under the gun. I don't think he's feeling any pressure to have it done, by July 1st, by the beginning of the season or whatnot. He's going to get the best available. If it's Larkin, that would be awesome. I'm sure he would hope so, just like everybody else. But if it isn't, he's got time to find something.
Craig Leopold just a couple of days ago said the Wild will absolutely sign Quinn Hughes to a new deal. And that's from his perspective, obviously. Wow. Is it July 1st? When can we actually July extend 1st. Him? So we're just a couple of days away from that window opening up. So
Wednesday, man.
And there is nothing better, and you're the player, when the owner comes out and says that.
Sure.
Like, the pocketbook's open. All right.
Can't let him walk.
No, we can't. No. Absolutely not. Just for what we traded, obviously we can't let him walk, but for what he means to this team, you can't let him go.
So the owner, Craig Leopold, says he wants it to be a long-term deal, but do you still believe Quinn Hughes will be a 3-year deal, which is the hot rumor, because then he lines up with his brother, and then the brothers can decide together where they're going?
I wouldn't be surprised at all
if it's just
a 3-year deal. I mean, it's crazy because most of the time you're going to say you want the long-term deal, you want the security, but a guy like Quinn Hughes, he's not too worried about that. He knows he's going to get paid for as long as he plays.
Well said.
Yeah, well said, man.
Well, thank you.
Marnes, the Lynx at Dallas Sunday at 1. The Lynx are still at WNBA best 14-4. Olivia Miles averaging just under 19 points a game.
Crazy, man. They are so good. I am watching when I can, and am as impressed with Olivia Miles as I have been with any rookie in the last 10-ish years. I'm looking at a box score right now of last night. Dallas and Las Vegas played. So Dallas, number 1 overall pick, AZ Fudd, played 32 minutes last night. She had 7 points and 1 assist.
You suck.
No. She does not suck. But we have the number 2 pick, Olivia Miles, and she is not only the best rookie in the WNBA, she is literally one of the best players in the W. And I have to believe that she is even outdoing expectations that the coaches and scouts had for her. There's no way they could have said, after scouting her, based on her college resume, oh yeah, she's probably going to be one of the best players in the W as a rookie. Not one of the best rookies, one of the best players.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could see that coming. And here she is.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I assume until we get a new CBA in Major League Baseball, we're going to have both sides throwing out what they want and what they don't want. But Major League Baseball claims that they want a max contract of 5 years for free agents that are switching teams and a 6-year max if you stay with your current team. So maybe the end of these, gigantic, essentially career contracts.
That's probably good for the game.
It's probably good
right?
for everybody involved.
Yeah. Okay, so let's not argue over that.
Right.
Let's find something else to stall things. I just hope we don't have a stoppage. Any sport that has that. It feels like everything we're reading says there's going to be.
Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold, we talked about this yesterday, but here's the update, is facing felony charges of armed robbery and kidnapping. He was in court yesterday, though, because he was arrested on Wednesday, and he was ordered held without bail until a pre-trial detention hearing that is scheduled for Monday. But prosecutors are going to argue that he should remain in custody without bail until the actual trial. And he is facing potentially a life sentence. And I think he's 23 or 24 years old, but if you didn't hear the story yesterday, the gist of it is he owns an Airbnb. It got robbed for like $250,000. And then him and 5 or 6 other people lured 3 men into a hotel or apartment or whatever. I forget exactly where. Then they pistol whipped him, held him at gunpoint, and robbed them. And according to police in Florida, at least 2 of the 3 had nothing to do with the robbery. They've already said these guys aren't the right guys. So even if they were the right guys, you'd be in trouble. But they might have pistol whipped and kidnapped the wrong people. And according to the sources and according to the police, that Terrion Arnold was the primary conspirator, that he was the one that's like, no, we're getting my stuff back and we're going to make these guys pay. So, yeah, possible life sentence for the first-round pick of the Lions 2 years ago. We'll see.
Yikes.
But prosecutors do not want him even out until the trial. So we'll see on Monday if he is potentially never getting out of jail again.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Yeah. Pistol
That's
whipping.
a wild story.
Sure
yes,
is.
it is.
I mean, you better be pretty sure you got the right people.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Like 100% sure. And then still don't do it.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, if you're 100% sure you have them, turn them into the police and say, these are the people that stole $250,000 from my Airbnb. I wonder what you had at your Airbnb that's worth $250,000 that they stole. Do you just leave piles of cash lying around?
Could be jewel. Diamonds.
Who leaves jewelry around, though, at an Airbnb?
Yeah. Well, leave
Hogs
it
Daddy.
around or in a safe, maybe.
Hogs Daddy does.
Either
Don't know.
way.
Yeah, I do.
Great question.
But I like pistol whipping people.
Yeah. Who do you like to pistol whip?
Winona Ryder, probably.
Poor.
I mean, maybe.
He hasn't stopped thinking about it.
I know. Again, you're welcome.
No, I can't find a phone number anywhere.
Oh, she's not
weird.
listed?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You would think since Stranger Things she would
Yeah.
be
Check the white pages.
publicly findable.
That was a thing. Remember that? Phone books.
Yeah.
You
Phone
could
books.
just think if you were a stalker back in the day, it's like, I wonder what that girl's number is. Oh, I know. There's just a book where I can look it up.
Yep.
Now
Yeah, it's
Where
a
does
lot
she
harder
live?
now.
it's a lot harder to stalk
It's
now.
what, Zach?
It's a lot harder now.
He's voice texting.
Ew.
He's reviewing Blue Chew Chewables online.
Good for him.
5 stars. 2 thumbs up.
You need help.
A couple of things before we play initials that have nothing to do with anything.
Oh, God.
We had Tommy Brennan in a couple days ago,
sure
right?
did.
What a
Yeah,
good
that
dude.
was
our
fun.
friend.
And we talked a lot about that rookie class of Saturday Night Live. One of those guys is Cam Patterson.
Yep.
I'm all in on this. Check this out. Apparently, there's a new animated series coming out that Cam Patterson is going to host. It's called Sketchy Bets, where actual unusual bets are turned into comedic stories with hand-drawn sketch-style animation.
That's brilliant.
So it's going to be just hardcore, degenerate gambling stories, and Cam Patterson's going to host it.
Hockey!
It's just me waving at a casino from Waymo.
It's him in a car. Yeah.
I was talking to Cy Amundsen a handful of days ago, and we were talking about how him and I have a lot of similar thoughts about life. But then we got to...
That's sad for
I know,
him.
It's sad for both of us, really. I mean, right, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But then he's like, it's like when people tell gambling stories. I'm like, well, that's where you and I differ, because gambling stories are my favorite stories. I could listen to people's gambling stories, wins, losses, bad beats, good wins all day. I freaking love gambling stories. So I saw this headline that he's going to host basically a cartoon about terrible or weird or unusual bets. And I'm like, just injected straight into my veins.
Yeah, man.
I like that kind of stuff. I like those shows.
I would listen to this in podcast form. I feel like Dr. Seuss. I would listen to this in animated form.
Yeah, this will be great.
100% I'm in on this.
The weird and unusual, yes. If it's, this is how I lost my house and wife and kids.
See, I still want to hear those too.
No, those are.
I mean,
that's too heavy.
It's heavy, but it's interesting.
That hung there. Yeah, that was
right. Again, is it FedEx? What's the one that was basically saved by a blackjack?
FedEx.
So the FedEx story about how the guy basically went to Vegas and saved the company at a blackjack table.
right. Yeah.
Freaking love it.
Yeah.
I want all
Sure.
the details.
Have you guys heard about Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of Happiness?
Oh, the Larry David show on HBO?
Yeah,
it
do you
looks
know what-
fantastic.
Yeah, it looks. It starts today.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
Can't wait.
So Larry David tells stories about history from his, his own perspective, but he puts himself in it as himself.
Yeah.
Like he's going to the theater with Mary Todd and Abraham to see the play.
Can't wait to see if this works, because I love the concept. And I
got 4 out of
freaking
5.
love Larry
Everything
David.
I've read is it's getting just great reviews. So he puts himself in history, like he's on the other end of the first phone call with Edison. Yeah, I mean, it's all kinds of things.
That's funny.
It's 67% on Rotten
It's
Tomatoes.
better than that.
Oh, yikes. That's.
Well, either way, I love Larry enough where I'm going to give him a shot no matter what the reviews say, and if I hate it, I'll jump ship. But there's he's earned at least a chance, right? He's the best.
Well said.
Yeah, man.
For sure, he's got the equity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would listen to him tell gambling stories all day long.
I don't think he gambles.
Do you think the animators of this new gambling show would want my story of the? No. The real story. Where just when we were in Duluth, and I got 3 coins on the Buffalo machine, and I got 8 free spins, and on 7 of the 8 I got nothing, and on 1 of them I got 2 9s, and then my free games were over.
No, I think
I
the
got
better
50
story.
cents.
I think the better story for this podcast was the story that Hawk told about the homeless lady that was stealing vouchers out of the machine.
Oh, I saw her.
It's one of my favorite stories.
And she got perp walked out of the building.
Yeah, she
Paul,
sure
your
did.
hands
The fuzz
up.
got her.
Yeah, Hawkwood.
You're not allowed to ask that question.
For being homeless, she was.
Because you're now dating
she was cute,
Winona.
though.
She was a cute homeless
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah,
we had her.
she had a good personality.
Yeah, we had her on the show on Friday. We interviewed her. She played initials. Should we play initials when we come back? And
Let's
maybe
go.
give away $119,000 because the jackpot's after this.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your
Behind every moment, there's a feeling of happiness, of security. Behind every dream, there's a spark. With every challenge, there's a safety net. Behind every victory, there's a team. Behind every moment, there's Bell Bank.